Yeah, big up, guys, big up to everybody in the chat, guys, and welcome back to the Football Fan Zone with your boy Themba Banks representing. Yeah, we are here today. Watch along. Unite our role. We are here to do watch along. Pardon me, guys. Let me just sort out this mess. So, like I'm saying, we're going to be doing a watch along, and the watch along is actually between Hungary versus Netherlands. But what I would do is what I always do. I'll be keeping an eye on every single game that is being played today. I'll be giving you guys the score line. Whatever is happening on that side of the game, will let you guys know every update. As every goes in, I notify you guys on the chat. So big up to everybody. Sorry, I was a bit late. I was a bit late. Just fixing myself something to eat, man. Because what you don't want to do is come on air on the stream. You get hungry. So big up to everybody in the chat, man. But first of all, let me call out the lineups. Let me call out the lineups for the guys that will be doing the job for today. Let me call out the lineups, guys. For Bosnia Herzegovina, you've got Vasic in goal. Then you have a back four of Gazibekovic, Kolasinac, Katic, and Barisic. Those are the guys doing the job, the back four. And you have a CDM of Gigovic. Now going forward, you've got a front four in the midfield in Usep Basic, Bonik, Basic, and Demirovic. And you have the lone guy up front, Zeko. Now for Germany, in goal you have Nobel. Is it Germany? Yeah, it's Germany. You have Nobel in goal. Then you've got Kimmich, Matislad, Anthony Rudiger. Then you have Jonathan Tah. Going forward, you have Andrik and Gross. Then you have a front four of Ganabry, Florian Witt, Dave, and Klindesnes. God help me with these terrible names. Now, for Hungary, because Hungary are facing what's it called? Netherlands. So for Hungary, the guys that were doing the business for Hungary, you have Dobus in goal. Then you have Fiola, Orban, and Dadia. Those are the back three. They are playing the 3-5-1 formation. Then you have in the midfield Bola, Nikisha, Skafa, Nagy, Slaboshly, Sela, and Vaga. I don't know why Kekes is not playing today, but let's just see what they end up doing. And for Netherlands, you've got Van Bruggen in goal. Then you have a back four of Van der Ven, Van Dijk, uh, Dumfries, Devry. Those are the back four. In the midfield, you have I think this Timber here. I think is this Timber the Arsenal? Like, yeah, is that not Timber? No, I'm lying. Is the guy? Is the Timber that plays for PSV? No, Feyenoord. Sorry. You have Renders and Gravenberg in the midfield. Going forward, you have Gakpo, Zexi, and Savi Simons. So let us see what the games get to give us today. And as you're watching, you can take a glance through under your screen. You will see the score line of games that have actually been played. So, like I said, we're going to be keeping an eye on everything that plays. Czech Republics are playing Albania. Iceland is playing Wales. Turkey are playing Montenegro. Ukraine versus Georgia. You have Estonia actually smashed Azerbaijan. This is what I never expected, guys. You know, this one I never expected it. Like if I was going to stake my money, I would have staked it on Azerbaijan because I would have believed that Azerbaijan should be able to do a job on these guys, man. Honestly, I would have believed for them to be able to smash these guys. But yet again, they disappoint me because Estonia actually smashed them 3-1. To not smash them 3 goals to 1. It's crazy, I tell you. Crazy. So we have Slovakia also play facing Sweden. So these are the games we are going to be looking at. And in African Cup of Nations, you have Nigeria beating Libya 1-0. The last time I saw it was Nigeria 1, Libya 0. And South Africa are running away with it. They're smashing Congo Brazzaville 4-0. Crazy, man. Doing. Hugo Boss is doing some fantastic job in this club, in this country, man. So kudos to him. So South Africa are beating Congo Brazzaville 4 goals to 0. You could say that that match is you could if you say it's a walkover, you won't be wrong. You would not be wrong. So South Africa are just having fun there, getting the result. So the fourth goal was scored by Foster, Leon Foster. So that is it. Leon Foster. Where is this game? Game is about to start, man. What is wrong with my this thing now? I don't want this rubbish today. Uh, I'm sure the game is about to start, guys. My network choose to be acting up the wrong time. Oh, when is this man going to start, man? Oh, come on. Why is he showing me like? What you guys showing me here? France played yesterday. They are showing the highlight of the previous games. Guess I have to just wait and see. So, guys, do the right stuff. Do not forget to like, subscribe as well. Oh, big up to you, Manchester United is red forever, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. I hope you're good. I hope you're fine. I hope you're fine. Hope you're fine. My internet is a bit slow today. I don't know, but if you can see me, you can hear me, and that is the most important thing. Um, Mihaly says here, as an Hungarian, 90 minutes of hell waiting for us. Come on, man. Then he says, there's a win or draw. Well, what I would say is this, man. This is football, you know, and these days, if there's something I've come to understand about football, you can never say never. Honestly, you can never say never because the person or the team you actually look down on can do a job. They can do a job. Like I was saying earlier, I never thought, I never believed that what's it called? Um, Azerbaijan will lose. They will lose to Estonia. You know, I was expecting Estonia, like I was expecting Azerbaijan to go in on them and smash them like 4-0. But what happened? They did not. They did not. Because they ended up losing the game. So sometimes, excuse me, things might not really go the way you think. And this is football. I don't really watch cricket that much, man. I don't really watch cricket that much, if you ask me. I'll be lying if I tell you I know one person. I think the only guy I can mention, I've even forgotten his name. He plays for Indian. Yeah, he plays for India. So he's the only one I can, pinpoint his name. But yet again, I've forgotten his name as well. So I'm clueless in that aspect. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, when okay, what year? When were you Man City fan? When? Because I don't think if you're a Man City fan, then you come leave Man City, come and join Madrid. What are you doing? Sorry, United. What are you doing? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense to me, honestly. What is the biggest? What if in football? Can you rephrase that? I didn't get what you're trying to say. Manchester is red forever. I didn't get the message. So do me a favor and try to, yeah, repeat it again. Yeah, the game is about to start, guys. The game is about to start. Let me refresh my this thing. There's this language going on, man. I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, it's better now. Manchester Forever is saying something here. Let me just go through it quickly. It says there for me, biggest what if in football is what if Glazers never take over United. Well, people did not listen to them. There were people of your fan base at that point in time when that takeover wanted to take place. They were really, really against it. But the thing is that not everybody came outside to voice out their concern about that move that the Glazers was allowed to make. I, for one, still don't understand how the Premiership allows such a thing to happen, but they got away with it, and they're still getting away with it. If Real Madrid don't win any trophy, then sack the manager. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. No time. No time. What I would say to you is this, man. That's our culture. We are not scared to get rid of managers. We are never scared to get rid of managers. But yet again, what you want to consider and look into, you are talking about Don Carlo here, you know, and everything Don Carlo has on his CV. Come on, man. It says it all. He's a serial winner. He is a serial winner. So the fact that probably he does not get one season, he doesn't get what's it called? He doesn't get one trophy, of which I don't think it will happen. We're going to get a trophy. It does not mean that all of a sudden it's like the manager. But for me, I believe he's going to go anyway. I believe Carlo Ancelotti is going to leave Madrid maybe next summer or so. Because I think Real Madrid are also looking into getting what's his name, Sabi Alonso. And if you want to get Sabi Alonso, you need to move very very fast, very fast. You know. Then it says Nigeria have too many attacks. They've got too many attacks, but they cannot do anything with it, man. They are playing Libya, playing 1-0. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I've not even listened to that song. I don't even know what this song looks like or sound like. So, like I said, South Africa at demolition. Um, Congo, Congo Brazzaville. It's 4-0 over there. 4-0. 4-0. Um, Netherlands. Like I said, I'll be keeping an eye on everything happening in other places. No, they're singing national anthem here. They're singing national anthem. Manchester Red Forever is asking, and it says here, what does it say? It says, It says, what was your first YouTube channel that you subscribed? That you subscribed. I think that my first channel, if I'm going to be honest, I actually subscribed to was I think it was Mark Gobridge actually. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Mark Gobridge. Yeah, it was Mark Gobridge when he started chatting crap. Then I unsubscribe because that guy is another person is a problem in that fan base, man. Honestly, that guy's a problem as well. And that guy does not give a fuck about the club, about the fan base. All he just need is he's just working for himself. As long as he can get money from here and there, do pay out stuff, it's fine. It's okay. But yet again, is this thing is big. His fan base is big. So you also need to give it to him, man. You have to give it to him as well. He knows what he's doing. I'm here for Slaboshly. Oh, two teammates are playing each other. Van Dijk and what's his name? Van Dijk and Slaboshly. So the game between Germany versus Bosnia Herzegovina have kicked off, and in that game already it's 2 minutes. So I just want to check real quick. Mr. Lagule playing for Turkey. So starting, and J Money says, let's go, Netherlands. So J Money basically believes he does believe Netherlands are going to win this. He's not actually he's not giving Hungary a chance here of them getting a result in this game. But what I would say, J Money, is this: watch it. This is football. Football, and in football, anything can happen. Anything can happen in football. So watch out. Watch out. Because I've seen this same team, Hungary gave Portugal a game. They gave Portugal a game. So don't put it past them because you might get surprised from these guys. They might end up giving you they might come up with a surprise here. So but yet again, let us watch the game and enjoy the game, guys. Let's watch the game of football. Come on, J Money. Are you playing basketball? What are you even saying? Man says Gakpo, Gravenberg versus Bushlight. Yeah, you're right. Basically, it's Gakpo, yeah, Gakpo, Van Dyke, Gravenberg versus Bushlight. Then he went on and said, my prediction is 6-0, 6-0. Like, are you kidding? 6-0. Like, when on earth are you even getting 6-0 from? One thing I can agree with you is this. I can agree with you that Hungary are not in the same level as Netherlands, but it does not mean that they're not a decent side. We saw what they did in the Euros. By the way, Czech Republic have scored one. It is 1-0 to Czech Republic. In that game between Czech Republic versus Albania, a goal had been scored, and the goal was scored by Chori in the third minute. So it is 3-0, sorry, 1-0 as we speak to Czech Republic. We just seen Netherlands just knocking the ball around. They're knocking the ball around. Okay. I haven't copied. I don't know. I didn't send it. I copied the link already. I don't know why I didn't just send it. Van der Ven. That guy called Van der Ven, man. His pace is crazy. Like I don't even know how that guy plays football. Like the way he plays football and the pace he has on him, it's crazy. For a player of his height, you would never think he will have such space and such pace. Sorry, pace. You got what my feels.
Hey, big ups, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, my G?
Ah, great, 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 great. What's going on today? Football, as usual.
Yeah, football as usual. International football, because we have seen, but international football right now is coming with a lot of injuries.
Ah, it's appalling to see Nigeria winning by 1 goal to nil at home. It's just appalling. I don't understand how comes because I left
It's
them on
crazy,
one field.
man.
I didn't even expect them to win that game. I was expecting a draw for Libya, and this is what it is.
Mhm.
Crazy stuff happens in
And
football.
so what? Like I want to understand, like how does Nigerian players become exceptional on club side? They come to the team, they look like shite. People want to tell you that something they want to put you on the manager. Say the manager does not know taxes or whatever. But sometimes I don't understand because we sit here, we watch the likes of Aruna Lukman, we watch the likes of what's his name, uh, Boniface, Osimhen.
Yeah, yeah,
When they go to club side, they are exceptional. When they
yeah.
come to the national team, they cannot even do anything. And people want to tell you that no, it's the players that are playing with.
Don't touch.
It's the
Sit
players
down.
that are playing with. You guys also have so many players in Nigeria. We have so many players in different spaces in Nigeria as well. But we will never. We are always crap. Like are you playing against Libya?
Hmm?
Libya, smashing them. Why not?
Okay, but this is football for you, and smashing them doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. You have to come up with something on your table. If you have the likes of Boniface, you have the likes of Haruna Lukman, you have Ian Cho, you have the likes of Trus Ekon behind. Then you have to smash what is in front of
Mm-hmm.
you. I think it's a good question you asked about. You don't understand how you
Yeah.
look at their performance at home,
Man.
and you look at their performance away as
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah.
and you can't really fathom why they are performing, why they don't perform very well in the Nigerian colors. Uh, I think I
Mm-hmm.
know why they don't perform very well in the Nigerian colors. I know that reason, and the reason is that if you look at the way we play football in Africa, it is not structured. To be frank, we don't play
Mm-hmm.
structural football in
Okay.
Africa. Look at the Nations Cup, for instance. Look at the
Mm-hmm.
Nations Cup. Look at how abysmal Ivory Coast were in that Nations Cup, but they still went on to win it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Look at how good the Senegalese were in that Nations Cup, but they still lost to the Ivorians because you see in
Yeah.
Africa it is just let us play football and
Just win.
uh, if we are lucky we win. If we are lucky we are not. There are only few structural side in Africa, and
Mm-hmm.
majority of them per se, let's say 20% of the football nation in Africa are a little bit. Just look at, let me say, North Africa, Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria. They are well
Yeah.
because of the
Algeria.
they have.
Yeah, we're structured and they
Yeah,
play good football. Yeah, yeah. I
with
agree.
France, with that French football. Then in West Africa,
Yeah.
Nigeria is not structured. Ghana is not structured. Senegalese are the
Cameroon
only
as well.
structural side, thanks to Aliou Cisse for what he has done so far, so good
Mhm.
in as he was in the aim of our affairs. Won the Nations Cup,
Yeah,
got them to a good position in the World Cup as well. But if you look at
yeah.
every other side in Africa, even the South African side that we claim that, even the South African side that we claim that they are structured. Look at them. How far have they gone in South Africa? You watch South African football. Look at their league. Yes, one of the best league in Africa. But look at
Yeah.
the league in general in terms of how many national. I mean, only one club in South Africa produces their national team players. Only virtually one club. Almost
Mhm.
okay. 90% of the players that plays for
90%,
South African
90%
league
actually.
come from Mamelodi
90%.
Sundown. Is that the way of
Yeah.
structuring your football? I don't think that is the way we should go. But we are here, and this is Africa, and we have to do with what we have in Africa, and that's just it.
But this is right now they are trying. This is their trying now because, like as we speak right now, they're playing Congo Brazzaville and they're smashing that team 5-0 already. But
Yeah,
one thing I believe is that this new manager they brought in, Ugo Boss, does not do that thing because previous managers have been doing it whereby because of the fact that you need to pick players from different teams and you have to pick players, even the ones that are not even doing well, but because you have to just pick from different teams, you will pick them anyway. But this guy, Ugo Boss, came in. When he came in, he says it straight. He picks most of his players from Sundowns, maybe Kaiser Chief or Orlando Pirates, 1-1, and the striker Foster, who is from a place for Burnley,
yeah,
brings him also into the team. But he tries as much to make sure that he gets most of his players from Sundowns. Whereby now when they are playing now, those guys are used to each other,
yeah,
which is why we saw them played very well in the Nations Cup. And right
yeah.
now they
They
are
gave
doing well as
Nigeria
well.
run for their
They're doing
money.
well as well.
They gave Nigeria run for
Man,
their
those
money
guys
in the
they
Nations
do,
Cup.
they do, man. So that's the thing. So the guy have understand that if because it has worked. He worked in Germany. He worked in Spain, whereby there was a year whereby I don't know which competition it was that whereby the only player that got into Spain national team first 11. I
Yeah,
think it was Casillas and Sergio Ramos. Casillas and Sergio Ramos. Every other places was what's it called? Barcelona. Every other place was Barcelona. And there was a year whereby you had the likes of Capevilla from was it Villarreal? Was
yes. There was a certain player
got
that played in the midfield
as
as
well.
well. I think not only those two players. Capdevia also
Mm-hmm.
played. Then Marcos Senna also in the midfield as well.
Is it like yeah, Senna. That was
Yes,
Senna.
Marcos Senna in
I
the
want to call
midfield as well.
Senna.
Yeah.
Senna was playing for which was he Villarreal
He
as
was
well?
playing for you.
Senna.
You remember that Villarreal side that had Marcos Senna, one Juan Carlos, recall
Requeme.
me in the midfield at that
Yeah,
time. So he was
Requeme.
playing for the Yellow
Yeah.
Submarine, Villarreal at that time. So,
Yeah, I wanted to be
but
sure that,
I
that
think you are.
I know that question well.
I think you are right. But I don't think it is something sustainable. It didn't also help Spain over the long run because
Mm-hmm.
by
His
the
team fell
time
apart.
yes, by the time Xavi was towards his twilight, you had
Mm-hmm.
Iniesta also going towards his twilight at that time. You had players like Fabregas going down as well. So it didn't help Spain because most of those players were coming from one team. But it is football.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
Yeah.
do you have to use the players you have at that moment to win matches. And for me, I think
Yeah. And
at
not
that
just win
time,
matches, not just win
was it
matches, win
Aragones?
trophies.
Win matches and win trophies as well. It's part of it. Was it the manager was
He
who at
was
that
the
time?
the
Was it Aragones at that time?
the Bosquet.
No,
Is
okay,
it? I think it
Vicente
was
del
the
Bosque. Yes,
the
yeah, yeah. So
yeah. It was
Vicente del
the
Bosque had to
Bosquet.
do
Yeah.
what he had to do to win something for Spain. So, but this is what it is, and the Spanish national side are enjoying that foundation that was built in the late 2000, and they've
Mm-hmm.
moved it now. If you look at the entire Spanish national side, both in the female and in the male category,
Yeah.
I think they've excelled so far so good. I think they're the best team in the world in terms of football currently now in all age grade
Mhm.
tournament, they've excelled so far so good, and that is why I keep on talking about this so-called structure in football. So, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. This is what it is, and hopefully, let's see what's going to happen. I think good stuff from what's their name, um, South Africa. You have to beat what is at your front, and they are doing
Yeah,
it
yeah, true.
very very well. You have to destroy. You have to ensure that you have destroyed a team that is put in front of you, and the South African side are
Hmm.
doing it very well with a 5 goals to need trashing of um
Congo
of
Brazzaville.
Congo Brazzaville. Nigeria also won against Libya, which I think is good, having
1-0.
seven shot on goal and 15 shots in the entire match, and just only one goal. It shows
I mean,
uh, how bad we are in terms of our conversion rate. So, but this is what it is.
hmm,
Yeah, you like I always say, you have to destroy what is in front of you. So I think they are good to go. 7 points with Benin Republic 6 points. Let's see
hmm.
how it shapes up from there. Also, let's go to Europe where our main eyes are on, and our main eyes are on the
Yeah,
UEFA league as well, the UEFA National League, and in Europe it has been buzzing since yesterday. I know you guys followed
yeah,
us when our viewers followed us when we talked about a whole lot of stuff, especially concerning Manchester United and the matches that were going on with regards to yesterday. And for
yeah.
today, I think Estonia trashed Azerbaijan by 3 goals to 1. Hungary are holding their own at home. Hungarian side, I heard you talking about it. Remember,
I was surprised.
This Hungarian side is not. See, every Hungarian side have watched them play on TV. They are not pushover.
Hmm.
Hungary is a
No,
footballing
not at
nation.
all.
Yes.
They'll give you
And
game.
for those that don't know Hungary, they are a footballing nation. Remember that they had a certain player that did play for Spain and played for Hungary as well. Pushkash.
I think
I
I
think
forgot.
the
Okay,
goal of
Puskas. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes. So
Puskas.
he played for
Yeah,
Spain and played for, and he was a Real Madrid regent and one of the all-time Real Madrid highest goal scorer before Ronaldo break
yeah.
that record. So
And
they are a footballing nation,
he,
whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not, they're a very, very strong footballing nation, and they always hold their own at the end of the day. You cannot take it away from them. And
and they are doing a good job, man.
I think they're gonna give the Dutch a run for their money in this match if care is not taken. And they are playing at home. They are a team that knows how to play at home. I watched a certain match between
Yeah.
Hungary and Portugal, and Portugal
Yes,
even with
was
Ronaldo.
not 3-3. I
No,
mean, I know
it
there
was
was.
1-0. It was 1-0 even with Ronaldo. At that time, Ronaldo was at his peak, and
Yeah.
it was a narrow 1-0 win for Portugal at that time. You can say it is Portugal, but every side that has played the Hungarian side in Budapest, they know what they come
They
up with.
face.
So that is just it.
Yeah. No, they are good. But another thing, you should, before you mentioned Estonia just now,
Yeah,
when you said Estonia, I remember what I was saying earlier because I would expect and believe that Azerbaijan
yeah,
should smash Estonia.
Estonia, yeah,
But I was shocked because if I'm going to put my money on any team, it would have been Azerbaijan because I
yeah.
believe Azerbaijan are more. They've got better players than But guys, man, they smashed them 3-1. I was shocked.
It is football, and
Now
anything can happen.
you have J Money says here. He's saying his corporation is 6-0. I was
Oh,
like, how you
G
seeing?
Money,
Why are you
G
seeing it?
Money, don't go there, don't go there, G Money.
How you seeing it? Because this guy they play football. You can't come and say he's 7-6. Ah, come on, man.
No,
And by
6-0
the way,
is far
Africans have
from
scored.
6-0 is far
Yeah,
from
he says. Yeah, he's saying the Netherlands will beat Hungary 6-0. I'm like, man, it's not happening, man. It's not happening because I know this country. I've seen them play. They give decent team. They give them hard time. There've been time whereby there was even one Euros where when Portugal beats them 3-2, another
yeah,
one they played 3-3 with Portugal 3-3.
yeah.
They will give you a game. So they're not, like you said, they're not push aside. They will give you a game.
Okay,
honestly.
somebody's asking us to put a clock time on our. I don't know. Do we have a clock time here, please?
Uh, to do the clock time will not really be if it was OBS, then it would be a different this thing. I don't know how
Yeah,
to do all this on this app like Evermas and streaming. I don't know how to do, but if it's
yeah.
on
We
OBS,
no worry. We'll come
yeah.
up with that. We'll come up with that very soon on the channel. We'll come up with that. We'll have a clock time very soon. Don't worry.
Ooh, that was close. That was just close right now. Hungary. Another player I love from this team. What's his name? Kekes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kekes. Man, that would have been a good goal, man. Hit the crossbar. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Kekes. Like from yesterday we were talking about United signing a left back. You
Mm.
mentioned which Robinson. There is this player I did not mention yesterday, Antinori. I don't know if you know the guy Antinori. He plays for
Yes, and Nuri also play for
that
Wolverhampton
guy.
Wanderers. Whether he can, you see, playing for
That guy.
United is not. Okay, Ivory Coast have just scored as well, so it's Ivory Coast 1-0. They are 1-0 up. The Ivorians are 1-0 up. So um
Against Sierra Leone.
against Sierra Leone. So and other matches
I
have
see was
just started at the
okay.
African qualifiers. Let's quickly run down the matches that have just started now. Tunisia, Comoros, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone. 5 minutes in, Pepe has scored for them. Then Lesotho, Gabon just started now. Which other match again? The match between Mali and Guinea-Bissau also started 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. Senegal, Malawi 3 minutes ago. So South Africa should be almost be done and dusted as well. So that match is done and dusted. So let's see what happened in these matches in the African qualifiers. I remember that the African Nations Cup has been moved to December rather than January now. I think you know about that. It's
No, I
now
don't.
December,
I
not
don't.
January. It's not no more. It's not January. So let's see how that one goes. Then let's see.
Do you
Let me
think
see. Just
this, do you think it's a good thing? Because for me, I believe if they're
um,
going to bring it,
it's a
why
much.
don't
It's a
just
much.
put it in
It's
the
a more. I
same
think
time?
it's better you have it earlier because teams are at their peak. You know, for you to win the league, you have to start the second phase very well. I
Yeah.
think there's an idea that it has to it will affect it won't affect the European League coming January, but I think towards the tail of that, teams will still need their players, especially at that month you play 7 matches in December, 7 8 matches in December. You need your
Yeah,
players
yeah, yeah, yeah.
for disposal. So I don't
True.
know the reason behind that, but let's see how it goes this time around, and let's know what's
Now,
gonna happen.
Mafis,
Yeah,
I want to ask you something there because you see, we have seen two occasions whereby players went for international break
yeah,
to go play for their country and they
mm.
get injured there.
Yeah, yeah,
We saw it with Martin Odegaard.
yes.
Now we saw it with what's his name,
Saka yesterday.
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
The question is this: what can they do to eliminate this stuff, man? What can they do to
Uh, there's
eliminate it? Because
there's nothing that can be done, to be frank. And to be frank, um, my first, and let me say this to everybody that have watched football in the 1990s and to the 1980s. My first glimpse of football started with the national team, whether we like it or not.
Mhm.
Yes, I fell in
Yeah,
love with football through the Nigerian national team. When Nigeria won the under 17 youth championship with the likes of Kanwanko, Wilson Oruma, and a lot of players
okay.
in that side. From there, we went on in 1994 and won the Nations Cup against Zambia in the finals, beating the
Then what?
Ivorians, beating a lot of teams along the way to win that Nations Cup.
Then
But
won the Atlanta 96 as well.
yes, so there were a lot of success for the Nigerian national team at that time, and that's where most of us fell in love with football at that time. We started picking up
The manager
clubs.
was the manager was Westerhoff, right?
Westerhoff was the one that coached in 1994. Then Bob Joe
Okay.
was
Okay, okay.
was the
Buffy
guy
Joe, yeah, Buffy
for
Joe.
Atlanta 96 at that time, where you only have three players, three big
Mhm.
player, three overage players that can go to the go to the Nations Cup
Yeah.
at that time. So, but
Hmm.
this is where we find ourselves. So the national teams comes first, and if you take away the national team, then that means FIFA don't have a stronghold on football like that. That is where the FIFA makes money. But I still see
Hmm.
FIFA as
Hmm.
part of the problem, and this is where I see FIFA as problem. FIFA need to regulate football. They need to cut down on 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 the amount of game needs that we players play. If not, so one day these players will go on strike. I know,
Honestly,
I know
man, honestly, they've been saying it as well.
there are money being given out to national teams by FIFA for all of this football being played. But also we
Yeah,
have to look at
indeed.
the big picture as well. We have to look at the lifespan of players, the wear and tear of players as well along the way. We have to look at how it affects the mental health of players playing week in, week out, month by month, non-stop football. And that is what we have now in this era of that we have a lot of football. And that is why most of us we enjoy the football, but sometimes we need to be cautious of how the people giving us the entertainment feel psychologically, mentally, and otherwise. And that is just it for me at the moment. FIFA and other AFAs, the UEFA, Africa, CONCACAF, um, name all of them, and what they have to somebody is sending me a message directly. They
Is
have to
that
consider
asking
all
you
of them.
a question? Okay, there's a question here for you, Morpheus.
Yeah,
There's a
what's the
question here for
question?
you. It says here, Morpheus,
Hmm.
you are Enos. Would you have sacked Ten Hag?
I am not Ineos, but let me see if I can put myself in and see. I am not Ineos because I have my opinion with regards to sacking of Ten Hag or sacking of managers, and I've said it yesterday. Uh, was it? Is it Mail? Is it Mailer Mitchell?
Yeah, it's Mitchell.
Mailer
Yeah,
Mitchell.
Malas Mitchell.
Okay. Let me put myself. Let me see if I can put myself. But it's so difficult to put myself in that because the Ineos itself is made up of different. It's a structure. It's a structure of people. You have Omar Barada. You have the sporting director. What's his name? Dan Ashworth. You also have who else again? Is a lot of guys in that bracket. So the decision has to be taken. Now you are telling me to be in the to be part of to have the head of all these guys. If I am in yours at the moment, if I look at the money being invested, um, I think I will sack Eric Ten Hag based on the money being invested.
Hmm.
If I am Ineos,
Hmm.
but as I'm not Ineos, for me, I think I still want Eric Ten Hag to stay. And I'll tell you this, Mitchell. This is why I want it. I need. Let's see. This is a fresh start for Eric Ten Hag and all of us that are United fans with the Ineos group coming in. Can you sleep in? Okay. So it's a fresh start for Eric Ten Hag and it's a fresh start for us. Let's see how Eric Ten Hag go from now to January and see. That is for me. But if I'm Ineos,
Yeah, I'll say December. I'll say December. January is too far.
eh?
December. I
January,
say
December,
I will say December.
I see the same thing. End of December, fine and good. If he's not performing at the middle of December, you sack him, and that's just it, Mitchell. As Ineos, but I am not as I'm not Ineos. I am Philip. I am Omofius. I think that
It's not Philly.
yes, I am. I want to take this part. I think that
Yeah.
I think we should still give it time and see. See, let me tell you, football. Oh my God, football is not what you think. Oh. If you sack him, now there will be a managerial bounce. You bring in somebody else, you sack him, and things started
Yep.
going smoothly. We saw that with Roma last season. Things started going smoothly. Before you know, everything crumbled again. You are starting afresh again. So for me, as an investor, being Ineos, I want to sack him ruthlessly. But I am not Ineos. For me, as a journalist and as a football fan and as a Manchester United fan, I think we should be patient a little bit and see what's going to happen along the line. So that's just it.
Okay. Then it says on the chat. It says what it says here. Um If they sack him now, a new
No,
manager
no,
can
I think
come in and
there's a
do
question.
a
There's a second
job.
question again. Sweden is up. Sweden, I think Wales have just scored. Wales have scored another goal again. They are two goals up, and Sweden are one goal up against let me see, against Slovakia, a very strong Slovakia
Slovakia,
side. Yeah. So
man,
Sweden
it's
are one goal
crazy.
up as well. So I think it's crazy in
Big
Europe
up to
now.
you, Germany.
Yeah.
Big up to you, Germany.
J Money, good big ups to
Now,
you.
okay. The question is saying he said United have been lied to, honestly. Then he said these guys are broke, and that is the reason, in my own opinion, why they haven't sacked him. It
You
can
know,
be like that.
I mentioned something yesterday. You want to watch? Okay. I mentioned something yesterday. I said United had to pay between 7 to 10 million pounds. I think I need to check that article very well, but I read the article between 10 million pounds for team viewer to drop off their shares. I think I said that yesterday.
Yeah, you told me. You said
So,
it.
and it's only few of us that know about
Yeah,
it.
you said that yesterday. You said it yesterday.
So, in
Mhm.
terms of being lied to, I don't think they are being we are being lied to. The only thing that, like I said, I wanted a full sale of the club, because a full sale of the club gives us a fresh start. It takes away the influence of the Glazers. It takes away the
Facts.
influence of
Yeah.
every other thing around the club concerning the Glazer. The name
Mhm.
Glazer should not be attached to the club. Should not be attached to the club. That is what I think. So, but
Mhm.
we still
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
we still have the Glazers here, and we still have them as part of the club as well. So I don't understand whether we've been lied to, honestly, or we don't. They have the money. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Ineos have just spent 50 million pounds on it to renovate the training ground. They are also about to invest in a brand new stadium, which will be between 100 to 150,000 capacity, which is will be one of the biggest stadium in Europe for Manchester United. We know that the
Mm.
Old Trafford district is being looked at. There's a redesign of the Old Trafford district currently now, and everything will take its shape. So, in terms of what we have in terms of money, I think the club, there's still money in that club. Money is still there in the club, because if there's no money in that club, the Glazers will not lay off their hands, because see, they collect dividends of close to 100 million pounds every year. So are you going to tell me, Mitchell, that there's no money in that club? There is money in the club. We've not been lied to. It's just that I think it's a process, and we have to follow that process. And for me, it's something we have to look at very, very well. Next
The
question.
goals are pouring in now.
Yes, goals are
The
pouring
goals
in,
are
and the Germans are
pouring in now.
German machine they are just ramping it up now.
It's 2-0
Germany
now. It's 2-0.
Germany are two goals up. Just two goals up against Bosnia Herzegovina currently now. And who else again? Who else again? Okay, the Czech Republic are still one goal up. So let's see how Turkey Montenegro, a very
On
tough
to the
match
good.
to watch. So let's see how it goes. So Mitchell also asked a third question. He said,
Who they?
if they sack him now, a new
Okay.
manager can come in and do a job. A job. Look at Chelsea on Morpheus. Like I said, stop looking at other clubs.
It's
As a
making a
United fan,
difference, man.
stop looking at other clubs. Be very, very careful of what you wish for.
Stop looking at that club.
I'm telling you, be very careful of what you wish for. Because they are
Okay.
scoring now doesn't mean that they will not have problem going forward. Because they are scoring now doesn't mean that they will not see. To be frank, Chelsea are doing well. Maresca is doing well, but it doesn't mean that he has solved all their problems. The problems are still there. The problems are still there. Take it or leave it, my brother Mitchell. The problems are still there. Let's see if they're gonna sack him. Let's see the result in the next couple of 3 months. I think the next 3 matches is gonna tell us uh, what. Can
Three,
I
four, 5 matches, man, for
come back
me.
to you, please? Let me come back to you.
Okay, sure, sure. No
Yeah,
stress,
just
no
come
stress,
back
no
to you.
stress. Big up everybody, man. Germany, don't if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And it says Malawi red card, man, crazy. And Malawi, they're also a good side, man. I love that team as well. When they play football, they will surprise you. You know, one thing you would think about Malawi, you think that okay, this team might just you might think they're not good enough, but man, honestly, they will surprise you. Those guys will surprise you. They will surprise you, man. Whoa! Shock! Hungary are taking the lead. Wow! Germany, you said 6-0. You said 6-0. Hungary have scored. Hungary has scored a goal. And you were there predicting 6-0. I told you this is football. It's football. When it comes to football, anything can happen, my man. It's football, anything can happen. You might want to say it's just Netherlands. Come on, man. They're a soccer player as well. They're a soccer player as well. Look at the back four of Netherlands. Look at their back four. They've got the likes of Devi. They've got Van der Beek, Van der Ven. They've got Van Dijk. They have Dumfries, and yet they are still losing to Hungary. That should say tell you all you want to know. And Sweden are 2 goals up, 2-0 up. Is there a possibility that Gokore scored the goal in that match? That's how football. You cannot just you, you get out of there. Football, you cannot just predict it on paper because you don't play football on paper. And this guy, this Hungarian manager, is a very, very good manager as well, man. He's a good manager. He's a good, proper manager. So for me, I'm not really surprised that Hungary are leading this match because I've always known they are a decent side. I've always known. Wow. And what a goal that was. That was some crazy goal, man. That was some crazy goal. Ukraine. At last, Modric scored a goal. Hey, man. Mikhailo Modric scored a goal. Mikhailo Modric have put Ukraine ahead. So it is 1-0 to Ukraine. And I think they are playing against Georgia. Yeah, they are playing Georgia. So Germany, you can see now right now that football changes. How about now you end up looking at this and they go there and smash these guys. They smash what's it called? Uh Netherlands 6-0. That will be you jinxing it. But the fact that Mukala Modric scored the goals, man, it's a big one, man. It's actually good to see. It's good to see. I think that goal for Germany, they was chopped off. So I think it's 1-0 now. It's back to 1-0. If I'm not mistaken, let me know. Germany. Let me know in the comment. Was that goal cancelled? Because I'm playing football. Wow. Nice defending. Germany says yeah, it says we need free pong. When you are saying you need free pong, okay, I think you are a Chelsea fan. So I don't think you need free pong. I don't want to lie to you. I think okay, the only way I would say Chelsea will need free pong is if they are looking to sell Rhys James, because if there's one thing I know for sure, this Rhys James injury is going like it's not looking like a problem for Chelsea. So if they can get a player like Frimpong, man, that would be a good addition, man. Because for me, I think already Manu Gusto, you know, is doing a wonderful job. You know, like you don't get to feel that Rhys James is not on the pitch. Like that guy is that good, but you don't get to feel the absence. What is happening? Is that giving a penalty? What is happening here? Is that a pen? That is an indirect free kick. But I'm trying to see what happened. What happened? Why are they giving the indirect free kick? Because I did not see what happened. The keeper held the ball, kept it on the floor. The player kicked it. So how is that? I don't understand. Man. How is that indirect free kick? Okay, okay. Sorry, my bad. Now I get your points now. I understand now. Well, that is the problem now with Coleman. I don't understand Coleman. You know, I don't think he's a good coach. For us to be honest, this is looking like they will get a go from here. Netherlands. There's a possibility of them getting a go from this position. It's looking, man. And what is that? You will say to yourself, in this sort of position, you should be scoring a goal from here. You will say from here, they should be scoring the goal from here. Wow, look at saved it. Come on, man. They took too many. They took too many touches, man. They took too many touches. Too many touches. And by the way, Angola versus Niger is still 0-0. Gabon, Lesotho 0-0. Ivory Coast is still leading Sierra Leone by a long goal scored by Pepe. And Mali, Guinea Bissau 0-0. Senegal versus Malawi 0-0. Tunisia, Comoros 0-0. Then Bosnia Herzegovina versus Germany. Germany are leading the game 2-0. Hungary is beating Netherlands. Albania is losing to Czech Republic. Iceland are losing to Wales. Turkey and Montenegro 0-0. Ukraine are leading 1-0 over Georgia. Now, J Money, to come and talk about what you were talking about, you needing Jeremy Frimpong in this game. It is something I've also been talking about for a very long time. I don't understand how all these managers sometimes think. I don't understand the decision they make sometimes. Because for one thing is this, man. Now, I'm not saying Dumfries is a bad player. No, I'm not saying that. Dumfries is a good player. But yet again, When you look at the players on the pitch at the moment, the player on the pitch right now, who will get the best more out of these players? I will tell you, Frimpong will, because Frimpong is a right wing back. I don't understand why the manager is not using Frimpong. Dumfries is a good player, no doubt, but for me, I think Netherlands used to use more of Frimpong, especially if they want to attack. That's why Netherlands did not go far for me. I'm not surprised they didn't go far in the Euros because you cannot have a player of Frimpong's quality. You keep dropping to the bench, and you're there using Dumfries because going forward, Dumfries is zero. But in defense, it might be very very good. But for me, I would still take Frimpong over Dumfries. I would honestly. Do you see that Hungary are leading? I'm
Yeah,
afraid.
the Hungarians are leading. I think I said so. And don't mind
Uh,
Germany. Germany, you have to look at teams very well before you start making predictions 6-0. But yeah, the
6
Dutch,
0.
the Dutch could still win. The Dutch could still win, but the Hungarian side at Budapest, that I know, they are a very, very tough
He's
side.
been
Uh,
he's
yeah,
been optimistic now.
yeah.
He's a
But
Dutch guy,
let's
so
see how it
he
goes.
was supporting his team to win.
This is football, but but it's not. It is not Uhuru, like we always say. It's not
Yeah,
Uhuru.
so I understand him saying 6 0 because he wants his country to win. So, but yet again, we have to be realistic, man. I know this guy. I know this Hungary team very well, so I'm not really surprised. And Netherlands have not really done much though. They've not really done much. Honestly, for me, there's something I'm noticing about Zexi. I don't think Zexi is that kind of a player that considers himself a striker to score goals. I don't think
No,
so.
we've said. Well, I think we've said so. He can score goals. If he's coming, if he's in terms of scoring goals, but he is not a player that can give you. He can give you 15 goals in a season, 15, 20 goals in a season, but it's not a player that you need that will give you 20 to 30 goals in a season. If you look at Zexi, he's a player that brings people into play. He liked that
Yeah,
one touch football, and his
yeah.
one touch football exposes a lot of teams, and we've seen it in Manchester United. But his current teammate, they've not really understand him so well. So and that is why I think uh with respect to what United have now, he has to be playing. He has to play like a striker for now until okay. I think Hoyland
Mm.
is back, so let's see how him and Hoyland it can be used together with Hoyland to see if we can. I think a lot of things will happen for him in Manchester United. Let's just keep
But
our
the,
fingers crossed.
but do you think um Ten Hag, because for me, I think they could work. They could work, but if they are going to work, it's either you guys play a 4-4-2 formation or one person gets to drop. Maybe Bruno gets to drop, but we all know it's never going to happen.
Playing 4-4-2 is risky in football. No, no, no. There are few teams that play a traditional 4-4-2 formation. It exposes you a lot.
Hmm.
Slovakia have just scored again, and thank you, J Money. Thank you for the update.
Updates
So Slovakia have scored. Is two is one is
2-1.
2-1 to Sweden, and Slovakia.
Okay.
We want to come back with parity, maybe in the second half as well, because all matches are going to halftime very soon, pretty soon. The next 5 minutes, virtually every match that has been played will be on halftime.
I think
Then
the game I'm
the
watching, I think it's
African the
2 minutes
African
more.
continent, we all the matches are still nil-nil. Senegal nil, even though they have one man advantage. Malawi against Malawi, Mali, Guinea-Bissau is still nil-nil. 33 minutes played. Angola, Niger, still nil-nil. 30 minutes played. Gabon, Lesotho, still nil-nil. 33 minutes played. Then Tunisia, Cameroon, still nil-nil. Then the Ivorians still 1-0. I think it
Against Slovenia. Sorry,
so
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone, yeah, it's still 1-0. So 3 minutes play. So let's see how it goes. Football is buzzing today tonight, and let's see where it takes all of us to. Um,
Football is life, man. Football
yeah,
is life.
football is life.
Honestly, football
It's
is
only
life.
what brings us together, both enemies and both friends and
Mhm.
foes as well. So
As much as people say international break is boring, international break is boring. Come on, man. Let's not act as if they are
no,
sitting
it
in their
depends
houses
on how
right now watching the game as well.
it depends on the kind of see we that are content providers and as well. We understand how to spice up. Okay, like yesterday, we had a lot of comments, a lot of people coming into the chat to talk about. So we understand how we
Yeah,
can spice it up. So you can ask your question. This is you can't. I won't say it's an open line, but you can ask your question and we'll answer your question. Any
hmm
question you want to talk about in football, bring it on, and we'll answer it. And it might not be the way you want it. If you want
yeah.
my opinion, I can tell you about my opinion, but it might not really be the way you want it, but I will give you maybe close to 70% to 80% answer to any question. So and let's see how it goes. It makes the international break much more exciting, much more frenzy and fancy as well for all of us.
Fact. Man says can't wait for October 21 Neymar return. Neymar is forever injured, man.
Mhm.
So at this point in time, I don't even talk about Neymar anymore because I'm used to Neymar already. Michel says, feels the teacher say we finish top four.
With what it's on board currently now, they can finish top four. But let's not forget that finishing top four is still a long way. The league is a marathon; it's not a sprint, and a lot of things can happen to
Mhm.
you. You can have five players injured at a stretch. You can
Mhm.
go into an abysmal run of form, and something might happen to you along the line. It's about stringing in results left, right, center. Maybe 10 wins. 10 wins. If they can spring in 10 wins in their current form, I think they're gonna finish in the top four this season. But things are going well for them, and I I love the way that things are going well for them. Even despite I'm a United fan, I don't envy Chelsea as well. I don't envy them because I think they have a whole lot on their plate. A whole lot of
Mhm.
players on their plate. A whole lot of the team squad also give it in. So let's see what's gonna happen with them. They are playing well. They are doing the play. They have experienced players. They have players that are also novice as well. So I think the problem they had last season was their defense. They had this novice. They have this naive defense, and maybe Maresca have come in to sort that one out. So, but let's see what's gonna happen with them as
I
the
still
season
believe.
goes
I
by.
still believe. I still believe the Chelsea's problem, even this season, is going to be their defense. I won't lie to you.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
those guys at
yeah.
the back,
Because the
man,
big side,
they're
the
just.
big side, we always turn them in. The big side, we always turn them in.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
have they might have good players if up front, but the big side will always look for a way to turn them up defensively. So they have to complement
Okay.
for them to finish in that top four. They have to complement what they have up front with what they have in the defense,
Mhm.
and that. So Senegal have taken the lead also now. The
Yeah.
Senegalese are up and running now. I think they've taken the lead through Papi Guy,
Yeah.
Papi, is it Papi Guy? So that's what that's the name of the
Yeah.
player.
He plays for Everton, if I'm not mistaken.
No, not Idrissa Guy, but Papa
Okay.
Guy, not Idrissa Guy, but
Okay,
Papi Guy.
Papi.
Yeah,
Uh,
Papi.
JJ Money says, yeah, he says, Osimhen will join us in January. I don't think so. I don't think we'll come to Arsenal. I don't think so.
Osimhen
Then,
is gonna join. Okay,
uh,
somebody is saying Osimhen. Osimhen is gonna join which team in January? Chelsea.
yeah,
Let's see. I think it's gonna be tough because of the financial fair play rule for Chelsea. For Chelsea, I think they have to slow it down. They have this strategy of having signing players, and the following season they okay. Frank Casey also missed a penalty as well.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And
So
there's a question there. A team gives you 60 million for Rashford, you sell him.
no, I won't sell him now because Rashford is coming back to form. I think he's being focused. But I for one was one of the people. Okay, okay. I for
Hmm.
one was one of the people that said Rashford should be sold or Rashford should leave United at the beginning of the season. I think we've gone past that now. And I don't think any team is going to give you 60 million for Marcus Rashford at this moment. Maybe towards the end of the season, they kind of if the form is still there, they're gonna give you 60. I think he's currently gradually picking up himself from where he was 2 seasons ago, where he scored 30 goals that season. He's gradually picking up himself, and let's see what's gonna happen with him in the next couple of games, and let's see. But now no team is gonna give you 60 million. So no team is gonna give you 60 million for Marcus Rashford. What you can get for
I
Rashford
said,
if a team will come in now is 50 million
mhm.
pounds and thereabout.
Okay.
Somebody said I say keep
Okay.
Anthony and sell Rashford. Of course, I don't think so. I don't know. But
Hey,
the
it's
two
not
players are
happening. It's not
the two
happening.
players is not happening for them currently now. It doesn't mean that it won't happen for them as the season goes by. Uh
Yeah.
Anthony want to get back to the levels of Ajax. I think Rashford also want to get back to the level of where he is 2 seasons ago. So let's see. Well, I think it depends. See, for a player, for you to sell a player for 60, 70 million pounds, he has to do the work for two seasons, two good seasons before you start selling.
Hmm.
Rashford have not done it for the past 2 seasons, and I think for me it's a shame. It's a shame that he has not done it for
Hmm.
the past 2 seasons now. But let's see what's gonna happen. It's all about where the levels of the players are. Rashford is showing those signs that he has what it takes to get back to that level he was 2 seasons ago. He's not a top. You see, Rashford is not a world class player. Yes, and
No.
he's also not an average player. He's just within there. He's within
Yeah.
there, and he still has to do better for me. For Anthony, I think he wants to
Yeah.
get back to that level he was, that Ajax level he was. So, but let's see if it's gonna happen for him.
Well, that is a good one, man. That's a good one. For me, I just believe Rashford have kind of like, oh, his time at United is kind of, for me, I think it's over, man. Honestly, his time at United is over.
I won't say
Now,
I
I
won't
want
say
to.
I won't say it's over.
Okay.
I won't use the word is over. Yes, he's 27 years of age, and
Okay.
27, 26 years of age. I think he's one of the experienced players in that team. He started at a very young and tender age. But I won't say it's over. Let's give him this season and let's see where he finishes in terms of goal tally before we start saying it's over. You don't just call it. See, Themba Banks, me and you know we know that we know that some in those days players were at their peak. No, pre Ronaldo Messi era, players were at their peak at the age of 28, 27, 28.
Mhm.
That's when you see players at their peak. You hardly see players, but in this generation now, you see 22, 23, 24 players are at their peak.
Like
So
a Lemmy Yamal and co.
exactly. So you see players
And Yamal
have
Musala.
picked in. So I think
Hmm.
it's not a long way. It's not the end of the road for Rashford. He can see make it and he can see coming to the coming good at the end of the season.
Now, one question I want to ask is this because I don't understand it.
Mm.
We have seen Marcus Rashford for the last past 18 months, whereby people were shouting, sell him, sell him, sell him, get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid
Yeah.
of him. Then the manager comes out and tell you he still believes in Rashford. He will play him back to form, of which at first it doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, now when it look as if we are seeing the Rashford every Manchester United fan base wants to see, now he's getting dropped here and there. He gets taken out of the pitch. Sometimes I benched him as well. But I don't understand. Like, does that make sense to me? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. I know you never felt like bench him, sell him. And you could make an argument for them like they are right and making sense. But now the guy is playing well. You look at see the confidence right now is coming back.
Yeah,
That is when the manager started benching him, started taking him out of games. Like, does it make any sense to you?
he's not gonna take him out of games anymore now because now you have Ganacho being injured. You have Ahmad
Yeah,
also.
okay.
I think it's Ahmad on the sideline as well. Is Ahmad on the sideline?
before you go, before you go on, let me just ask: did you think that Ganacho injury is injured? I was thinking maybe
It's a muzzle. It's a
it's a
muzzle.
kind
Maybe
of
it's just
tactics.
a sword in a muzzle. I think he's gonna come back very soon.
I
Maybe
was thinking it was tactics.
yeah,
Maybe
because
he did not
I
want to
think
go
the
for.
headline was that he withdrew from the Argentine
Mhm.
national team for under precautionary measures. So I think
Okay.
he's gonna play the next match. Let's see what's gonna happen. For me, somebody says Sancho look at Sancho look at for us. Thank you, Man United. Ivory
Okay,
Nice
for
game is now 1-1. Ivory Coast is now 1-1. Um, see that.
taking taking a piece at you.
Yeah.
Then I
Uh,
say, man, you need to sell Shaw.
we don't
Honestly,
need to
Shaw
sell
needs to be
Luxor. I
gone.
think we need to let him go. I think it's for me, just like what we did to Jones as well. We need to
Phil Jones.
sell, yeah, we need to sell him off and we need to let him go as well. I think Phil Jones now have is focusing on his managerial career. Let's see where it ends for him. So let's see what's gonna happen.
Phil Jones. That guy just came in and just want to he just busy taking money from United.
But it's not his
Whenever
fault. It's not his fault.
uh
Yeah, I think for me, he had potential as a good defender, but you see, not everybody that has potential that ends up being a world class defender. Injuries have really um, made his football career. At the age of 19, he made his debut for 1918. He made his debut for Blackburn Rovers. Then Alex Ferguson signed him. He had potential at that time. You remember in 2013, 2014 season, all those seasons he had those potentials were there. He was a good defender, but like I always say, not all career goes on to be an excellent career at the end of the day. So that's it. I think he had this misfortune of injuries left, right, center, and I'm sorry. That's the end of the road for him. That was the end of the road for him.
now Amo, we have seen about 4 players being linked to Madrid. We've seen the likes of Rodri, Saliba, Trent Alexander-Arnold,
Yeah,
and Alfonso Davies.
yeah.
Like out of these four, how many do you think Madrid gets?
Alfonso Davies to Real Madrid next season. That they will get. Saliba, I don't really think so because Madrid still have the core of their defense. Maybe in 2 season time, in the next 2 seasons, they will get Saliba. If Arsenal do not win anything, then Real Madrid is poised to get Saliba in the next 2 seasons. He's still young. He's still a very good defender, and yeah, I
He's
think he has.
23 years old.
Yes, I think he has. For me, for me. I will rank out of the 10 defenders out of in the world now. I will rank him number 3 for now. I will not mention his name, but look at Trent Alexander-Arnold. Carvajal is getting older.
Mhm.
But if you look at the qualities of Carvajal and the qualities of Alexander Arnold, going forward, Arnold is good. Going forward, Carvajal is good. Defensively wise, that is where I have a problem with Arnold. Will Real Madrid
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true.
take this one? Will Real Madrid will Real Madrid risk it for a player that has a defensive? All of us know that he has a defensive deficiency. To
Mhm.
say and sign him, maybe they would. We thought that he should have that should have been not been a problem, but for Arnold, it is still a problem, and Madrid needs to look at that area. Disrespect, don't touch. With respect to that,
Wow. And Germany is saying yeah, Maswari out for 2 months.
yeah, that's out. So I don't know, but
Oh.
and that's why I was saying yesterday, J Money. If you're following us yesterday, I was saying one of the mistake the United board did was was not to sign a left back last season, this summer. They failed to sign a
Yeah.
left back, and this is a problem we have. We now have. So let's see what will happen if Tyler Malasia comes back. I think that creates a cover for all of us at the club, because, like I said, the team is still not balanced defensively, and that is why you see
Mm-hmm.
the likes of the butcher, Elche, Lecce, struggling very well now.
HR.
Yes, because
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a left back he can really play with. You only have a right back
Yeah.
that is standing in for left back, and for me, I think it's not a balanced team defensively. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Can
is
never be the same.
it can never be the same. If
Can
not
never
be
be the same.
Panadol, not be Panadol, I
No.
beg, my brother.
Not another. So, Germany says Ericsson leaving Manchester United at the end
Yeah,
of the
he's gonna
season.
leave at the end of next season. So I think this is the last season at Manchester United. Somebody needs to come in there, somebody young, somebody energetic. And thank God we have somebody in the academy that have proven that is proving himself now. The young is it Malian Sekokone can come in there in that
Yeah. So
team.
Kone.
Yes, we don't need
Yeah.
we don't need to sign somebody else. Let's bring in Sekokone there. He might be 18, but we all know how Africans they like to twist their age. So I think he can come
Mm-hmm.
in there and say, we don't need to sign anybody else. Maybe we get one more midfielder with Kone coming into that team, and I think the future is bright for United. It's really bright for United.
Okay.
No, we are not.
And he says,
I think point of correction. J Money. I think I made that point. I said it's Papi Gay, not Idrissa Gay. Idrissa Gay. Papi Gay is Papi Gay is different from Idrissa Gay. Yeah.
so do
Look
do
at
it
both
is
of
a
them are
guy plays for
midfielders.
Everton.
Yes, but Idrissa Gay plays for Everton. Papi Gay plays for Villarreal. So that
Okay.
one we've collected that. Um,
Okay.
as I continue as I was saying, what is it? Ivory Coast is now 1-1. Yes, I think that is.
Someone. It's 1-1. Right, let me just update my scores real quick.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, stop pulling someone's shirt.
Van Dijk is not putting so much weight. I don't think he's gonna go
Uh,
to Real Madrid. And he's gonna go anywhere near Real Madrid.
I,
I think he has passed that age. How old is Van Dijk? 32 or is it 31? So for
Real
Van Dijk
Madrid,
to go to Real
we don't
Madrid,
do that, man.
the Madrid won't sign him, won't give him a contract. That's it.
Let me just check. I want to just check real quick. I want to just check his age. If he's in his probably 32 or 33, I don't think so.
Even
Maybe if
though
he's
he's 30 massive.
32, but I think
Virgil van Dijk
Rudiger
is
came
3 years
at
of
what
age.
age?
He's 3 years of age. He was born in 1991 and July 1991. So I think he has passed his prime to
Okay.
play for Real Madrid, to be frank. Anything you want to tell me, and I
He
will
has
tell
passed
you
the prime.
he has passed that prime to play for Real Madrid.
Man,
Tunisia are still
Real
drawing
Madrid are
nil
looking for it.
at
They look
home.
for the top ones.
Yeah. Tunisia are still drawing nil with
As it
Cameroon.
drawing
Yeah.
Comoros, man. That's what I was saying. Comoros. Like, who would really imagine that Comoros will be giving Tunisia a game time?
Yeah. But this is
Comoros.
this is
You
football,
would
my
think
brother.
Tunisia would just go there. Man,
This is
football now
football.
have changed, man. Honestly,
I take Van Dijk at Inter. Yes, you can take
you don't
Van
look.
Dijk at Inter, but Inter is not Real Madrid. It's a different thing entirely. He's still a decent defender. He has
Different ball
control. He
game.
has he has he still have the experience. He's decent. He's good, but I think he has passed his prime. And for me, he's not good. He's not going to go near that Real Madrid team anytime soon. Not this. Not next season. Not forever. Not anywhere in the next. So for me, I think he has passed his prime to play for Real Madrid. What is that? Why are you scratching your leg?
The real player Real Madrid are looking to get right now is Saliba. That's the
Yeah, but
person Real Madrid wants
Saliba
to get
to
right now.
Real
They
Madrid will
want
be in
Saliba.
two season time, and it's gonna break Arsenal's heart. Dustbin, dustbin. Mm-mm.
Man, they should be ready for it, man. They should be ready for breaking. They have to be
Ready.
broken because you don't win stuffs. Every player wants to win, want to win something.
Yeah.
So if he leaves, it's not his fault. It's Arsenal's fault.
Yeah. It's gonna be. If they can't win the league this season, I think it's gonna be very, very. Some players will leave. Some players will look for. We saw Zach. We saw Zaka last 2 seasons leaving for Bayern Leverkusen, and a lot of Arsenal fans were happy. But at the end of the day, he went there
When
and he showed
I want
Arsenal
stuff.
what they were missing at that time. He played in a very robust team. Only lost how many times in the season? Once in a season, in the entire season, all competition. So
Yeah.
um,
To, and that loss was against Atalanta.
Atlanta, because tactically Gasparini got the numbers of Alonso, and like I always say,
Yeah.
fatigue always set in at the end of the day. So it's
True.
good.
True.
It's just good to see. It's just
True.
good to see how
Even Kolasinac also won a trophy.
yeah, Kolasinac
Kolasinac
left Arsenal and won a
left
trophy as
Arsenal,
well.
won a
So
trophy.
and
So
this is a recurring decimal for Arsenal over the years. That players that left them.
we know
We
that. We
saw
know that.
Cedric Fabregas, we saw
Terry
Van
Henry,
Persie, we saw Thierry Henry,
Henry,
we saw Alexander Song. We currently now we are seeing players like Zaka,
even Leb,
Kolasinac,
Alexander Leb.
Alexander Help left and also won a trophy. A lot of things. Who else again? Patrick Vieira also left and won a trophy as well at that time.
But
So
I'm confused.
yeah,
Saka, like, where do you think Saka leaves Arsenal to go play which club?
if Bukayo Saka leave Arsenal today, I'm thinking of the club he's gonna play for. I think preferably to be Manchester City. If he leaves Arsenal and go to another club, preferably to Manchester City. But will Arsenal sell? Will Saka move for a deal to Manchester City if Arsenal have not won, can't win anything? Because it's all about winning the league for Arsenal now.
But
That is the holy grail for them.
we have seen players do it now. We have seen players in the past leave and go win titles.
So
We saw Van Persie came to Manchester United and win title by Manchester United.
yeah. So
So
what
it can
what are we
happen.
talking about? So let's see what's gonna happen.
It can happen.
Let's see.
But yet again, yeah, another team I can think Saka will end up at. You want to put PSG in that
Maybe Barcelona or
conversation?
PSG or Barcelona or PSG in that conversation. Yeah,
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say Barcelona at the moment because Barcelona they've got
yeah.
Lemmy Yamal and
Because
front
they're
and final.
Myanmar, so let's
So
see.
what I was
But
yeah, that was the reason why I mentioned
Saka at Real
the
Madrid only if
PSG.
Rodrigo leaves. I don't think so. Saka. I look at Saka and I look at the Real Madrid system that Carlo Ancelotti plays. It's gonna be difficult for
Mhm.
Saka to fit in. If Carlo is still the manager. It's gonna be difficult for Saka to fit in. Because if you look at the Real Madrid um, structure, I don't think Saka fits in that structure very well. I don't think he because Real
Mhm.
Madrid is all
Mhm.
about transition and counter attack. The transition of Real
Mhm.
Madrid doesn't fit Saka. Doesn't really fit Saka. I don't know, but that's what I think at the moment. The counter attacking nature of Real Madrid
Yeah,
also
yeah,
doesn't fit Saka.
and it's very fast. The counter attack
Yeah.
is very fast as well.
Saka loves the
Counter attack
ball
is very fast.
to his feet, but Real Madrid is one touch football,
Mhm.
move past, play it and checkmate and into the goal. So that's where we are. So let's see.
And that was a good save from the goalkeeper. These guys are looking to just get to just win this game, man.
They have to.
They are looking to win. They are
They
looking
have
to win.
to.
Like what, it would be a shock, man. This will be an upset, man. To be an
Uh,
upset.
and in that group you have I think the German the Germans. Hold on, let me see. Uh, the Dutch won their first match, draw their second match with the Germans.
Mhm.
I looked at Bosnia are in that group. They are in the. I think they would definitely drop down to Group B at the end of the National League Group B at the end of the day. So
Mhm.
uh, Hungary.
Germany says, how about Saka at Liverpool to replace Salah? By the way,
No, it's not gonna
Salah,
happen. No,
I
that,
think
that
Salah
deal
is
is not. This kind of deal is not gonna happen. I know the kind of deal that will happen. Saka to Liverpool, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
okay.
Let's. How about it? It's for me. I think the chances for this deal to happen is 0.003%. 0.003%. It's not gonna happen. Forget about it. So let's not start having this premonition or start predicting of what is gonna happen or what it will be at the end of the day.
But do you think these guys, do you think Mo Salah will renew his contract? Will they
No,
give? Do you think they'll give
I
him the
think Mo
contract?
Salah is in his final year in Liverpool. He want to make money. He want to go to the Middle East and make his final cut of money. So I think for me, he's in his final. He has won everything he can win for Liverpool. Not necessarily he
Yeah,
have won everything in world football, but he has won everything that he has won the league title. Won I think he has won the FA Cup as well. Won
yeah,
won the Premier League
Carabao
for
Cup.
Liverpool. Won the Champions League twice with Liverpool. So I think for me, is it twice or I think once? He's won the Champions
It's
League once for
once.
Liverpool.
It's once.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's once.
against
It's once.
Spurs. So I went to the final of the Champions League like is it twice or three times for Liverpool.
Yeah,
So for me, I think
it was. It was three
that be
times.
it for this season. He want to go to the Middle East and make money, and there's a lot of money to be made in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. So that's where his next stop is. Hopefully,
So you reckon that he's not going to take another
no,
sign
it's
another
not gonna.
contract?
No. It's not gonna happen.
So we're missing out now. It means Liverpool will miss out because Liverpool had the opportunity of selling Mo Salah for 20 million,
But they don't care.
and they
But
turned it down.
they don't care. They don't care because
Man.
they've not been able to tie him down. And if not been able to tie him down to a new
And that money,
contract, that means once he's coming to January, he's a free agent automatically.
hmm,
January 1st is a free agent. He can negotiate with any club he
yeah,
wants to play for next season. So that is it. That is it for Liverpool. They
yeah,
can expect they get something in on the board, then potentially he's gone to Saudi Arabia, and let's forget about it.
and that is going to affect the team massively, man. Man, and that's why I said another team I see going into transition, going to suffer like United are going through right now. It's
Yeah,
Liverpool.
but
I think Liverpool is
Liverpool have
going to
had the
mess.
share of their transition over the years. I think they've also learned how to do business wisely as well. They have they will come good. They will replace Salah hopefully. Maybe would not with somebody that it might not be somebody that is of Salah level, but
Mhm.
it might be somebody that can play within the system and understand the system very well. Understand the system very well.
Germany, on Dev have just scored another. He has scored an hat trick actually. He's
Yeah,
on 3-0 to
The
Germany
Germans
against
are
England.
ramping up. The Germans are ramping up everything they have on Bosnia Herzegovina. So I think it's gonna be up to 5-0 to the before the match ends. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
it's
five
just
0
58 minutes, so it's possible.
You won't be changed.
Just 58 minutes, so they can still get goals. Can still get more goals. So I reckon. Kes
Definitely, he's gonna leave Manchester
Van
United.
Dijk.
So
I think they're checking that goal. They are checking the goal. Yeah, it has been ruled out. So it's back to 2-0.
2-0
And
for Germany.
yeah, so yeah, for
Oh,
Germany. Assuming they've count all the goal he has scored, he has actually scored 4 goals in this game. 2 was disallowed for offside.
mm,
It was disallowed for offside.
see,
That would have been 4-0.
take
So basically, it's Germany 2, Bosnia
Herzegovina
Herzegovina 0,
0.
Hungary 1 versus Netherlands 0. Czech Republic is still leading Albania 1-0.
Oh,
Iceland are losing to Wales 2-0. Turkey and Montenegro is still a barren 0-0 draw.
bro.
Ukraine is leading 1-0. Estonia earlier won Azerbaijan 3-1. Slovakia versus Sweden. It's Sweden winning that one 2 goals to 1.
Give me.
Now in the African Cup qualifiers, you have Angola versus Niger 0-0, Gabon versus Lesotho 0-0, Ivory Coast versus Sierra Leone 1-1, and in this game,
Deep.
Kessie lost a penalty. Then Mali versus Guinea-Bissau is also 0-0. Senegal versus Malawi, it's 1-0 in favor of Senegal. Then Tunisia versus Comoros still remain 0-0. And Germany says here, Hungary never beats us. Well,
Germany,
they're about to do it today.
this looks like a defeat for the Dutch. Let's see.
They're about doing it today.
You guys still have close to 40 minutes to see if you could to make things.
They've got
Is it 40 minutes or what? How many
more
minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes
More
to see
30
if.
minutes.
But there's always a first time. There's always a famous winner. Germany. There's
Yeah,
always a famous win.
it was only the first time.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a good game so far, though. Been a good game. That was a wrong pass. You might as well control the ball. I don't know why you're shooting the ball. Control it.
So I think Germany has been confirmed that Eriksen is leaving the club next season. So definitely he has to leave the club for me. Like I said,
Mm.
I think his 3 years contract is done and dusted. He should enjoy his play this season and try and help the club move up that ladder for Eriksen.
Yeah,
I think the club has to move away
before it goes.
from some for some players. They have to move away.
Czech Republic, it is 2 goals to 0. Czech are beating Albania 2 goals to 0.
Yeah, it's 2-0 now for Czech Republic. Um,
Says last time we played this team was
The
2010.
Albanians were also at
Euros.
Euros. Albania were at the Euros. Albania,
And they played well as well. They played well.
yeah, they did well.
They played well. And this is what Germany is saying. He says the last time we played this team was 2013. We won 8-1, but Percy had a trick. Well, that team, there was a year Germany smashed Saudi Arabia 8-0 in the. I think that was Korea Japan 2002, if I'm not
Nine
mistaken.
nine
Korea Japan
zero.
2002.
Was it 9-0
Was it
in the
nine?
world? Nine
I
one.
think it was 8-0.
Closer.
So they won the
Closer scored
close.
scored 4 goals in that match.
Yeah. Well, but it was Korea Japan 2002. But yet again, we have seen the same Saudi Arabia
The same Saudi
smash
Arabia
Argentina.
beat Argentina in the World Cup.
So it
And
happens.
Argentina went on to still win the World Cup as well. So
It happens.
yeah,
So that's the thing. And football is like that, man. We need to understand that football sometimes is like I've watched United when they had their prime Ronaldo, prime Rooney, Nani, all these guys. I think it was one team. It was a Portsmouth or Lincoln. They came
yeah.
and knocked us United,
Portsmouth in the FA Cup.
knocked them out.
Yeah,
For you to know how crazy it
and
is.
when you
That
look at
same year, Portsmouth wanted
when you watch
relegation.
yeah, when you watch that match, that FA Cup match that time, United were going for a treble at that time in 2008.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They were going for a treble, and when you watch that match, United dominated that match from the beginning to the end. When we had to dominate, the keeper was brilliant. The defenders were brilliant. The block, everything. A lot of misses from players like Michael Carrick at that time. But this is football;
Mhm.
anything can happen, and that's why we keep on saying
Yeah.
you don't just say you beat a team unless at the end of 90 minutes, and it has to happen at the end of 90 minutes for you.
Absolutely on the pitch. You're talking on the pitch. I know you say we are going to win. We are going to win because they also come with they came with the game plan as well.
Yeah,
They want to win.
everybody,
So
everybody,
that's the thing.
everything that comes to let me use pidgin English in this one. Everybody when they come play ball for pitch, all of them they pray. They pray. I
Yeah,
won't pray pass. I may
yeah.
win match.
I try yeah. Oh. Because they
Oh
had
my
the question
goodness.
I asked myself, and
Ah,
you get some who pray, pray, pray. Those guys don't pray. They be like, dude, just come. You finish praying.
even people that don't pray, they
Come,
will
let's
still
play
win
it.
match.
Yeah, because it's not praying that when that plays the ball. You have to
Oh
be
my-
skills to know what you are doing.
yeah,
You know, you have to know what you are doing. It's not about praying. If it's like that, come on, man. Nigeria will have so many World Cup.
yeah.
So that's the thing.
How are you?
Then basically, he has brought every time they've played. I think 2012 we won 4-1.
Yes, 2011, 4
20
3,
5-3.
5 4 4
Now
4
4
1.
4-0.
It doesn't like like I tell you, if you look
20,
at Hungary,
2024, you are losing.
okay, my
2024, you
thought on
lose.
Zegzi. He said my thought on Zegzi. Okay, my thought on Zegzi is this. This is what I think about Zegzi. I think he is not a number 9, he's a number 8. But if you look at what Zegzi have done so far, and I think he's still much rusty a little bit. But let's look at what Zegzi have done so far. If you look at his one touch play, there was a goal against, there was a chance I think Bruno Fernandes could have buried against Bournemouth. That chance, and the ball went wide. Zegzi is unpredictable as a player. You don't know where he goes to. And I think you might agree with me, um, Tia Banks.
Yeah.
Zegzi is not a traditional number 9. He will not get you goals
No,
inside
no,
the
it's
box.
not. It's not. It's not.
And what he can do, he can do. He's evasive. You cannot even predict what he's gonna do in the next 1 minute. He
Mhm.
knows how to touch that, and that is why United players, the likes of Rashford, the likes of Bruno Fernandes, that will play behind him, they you want to sleep? Oh, yeah, let's sleep. The likes of Rashford and the likes of Bruno Fernandes that will play behind him, those guys have to understand how Zexi operates. And I think
Mhm.
they don't need time. They have to understand how he operates. He's a one touch player. You don't really expect him. You I think at any moment he can hit the ball to the back of the net. We saw him at the beginning of the season where he scored against Fulham. Just
Mhm.
give him the ball, one touch. I think he loved that one touch. With his one
Yeah.
touch play, he can open up every defense because you don't understand where he goes to. Is he going right? Is he going left? So that's my thought. I think it's a good acquisition. Look at the way the 12 goals he scored for Atlanta last season. Go and look at all the goals he scored. They were technical goals, and he's not a player that will stay inside the box for like I said for the ball to come and meet him. He always drop down, pick the ball, find the next player with good passes. He knows how to turn, how to twist and turn. I think for
Yeah.
me, it's a very good acquisition. Yes, we might not like some United fans have been calling him names, and I say we should stop the name calling, and allow this guy to play football for now, and that is it for me. Uh, I know some of
Paint.
us here,
They are
some of
impatient.
us that are part of one family don't like his style of play, but I think for me, technically technically he's good. He doesn't remind me of Mitchell. He doesn't remind me of Antonio Marshall. Technically he's
Marshall.
sound, but he doesn't remind me of Antonio Marshall. I think Marshall can always yeah. I know Marshall also drifting away and get the ball, but in terms of one touch play, I think he's far better than Marshall. Technically, he knows what to do. You don't you I think for me, you don't know what to expect from him at the end of the day. Uh, uh, Aside Robinson, which left back, which will you recommend for United? I think Ed Nuri will do well for United. If you can get Ed Nuri for from Wolverhampton Wanderers, let's just get one player within the league for now, and let's see how it could help us. I think we've been looking abroad, getting those European players, which I think is good for us to expand our football, to to ensure that
Mm-hmm.
our football meets that European standard, not only leaving it for players in the Premier League, buying Premier League players, English players to our team, but we've seen it. So let's look at within the league and see somebody. Okay, Turkey are one goal up. Turkey are one goal up, and they should win this match at the end of the day. I don't see Montenegro coming back into this match. Maybe something might happen for them, but Turkey at home are very very strong. And let's see what's gonna happen. Um, my thought on
Um,
Mason Mount. uh, I love Mason Mount, but um, if I had known if I was a United technical this year, I would tell Ten Hag not to sign Mason Mount when he was bought when we bought him, and this is what I think is injury prone. Now we have injury
yeah,
prone players in our team. Oh my
go bring
goodness!
him.
So Wales have bottled it at home. They've bottled it
Are
at
you?
home. I don't understand what kind of what against Iceland. Okay, they bottled it. They've bottled it away against Iceland in Reykjavik, Wales. I don't understand. When would they learn?
So it's 2-2.
When would they
So you
learn?
don't because I've scored another goal, so it's 2-1 as well.
So it's 2-1 for every
Two
coast
one.
now. So let's see. It's 2-1 for every coast. So let's see. So for Mount, I think we shouldn't have signed him. We have to look at the injury history of this player. Maybe we thought that because he has played for 2 seasons for Chelsea without injury, and maybe towards his final season in Chelsea, he had Edge Zeko has scored for Bosnia Herzegovina. I think I was expecting that goal for him. They can now
So
put
it's two
pressure
one.
on Germany to see if they can make it 2-2 before the match end. But I think the Germans will come out good at the end of the day against them. So for me, let me go back to Mount. I think for me, Mount, we shouldn't have signed him if we have known he had this injury crisis with him. It is something that we could have avoided. Now look at see injuries upon injuries upon injuries. We have Luke Shaw on the injury table. We have Mount on the injury table. We are hoping that Lenny Euro comes out. I think he's a young player. So for me, I don't really to see a lot of it's a player we need in the future. I don't really see
Yeah.
a lot of headache with Lenny Euro. I just hope at the end of the day, everything gets. I think he's on his way back to fitness now, back to the fitness line now. So hopefully, let's see what happens to him at the end of the day. So we need to investigate every player we are signing for Lenny Euro. We didn't need that investigation because he's a young player. He has only played for 2 seasons for Lille, and I don't think he's an injury prone player. We also have Masarawi, who also I think I mentioned yesterday. If you look at his injury list as well, maybe a little bit better than that
Yeah,
of
injury
Mount.
prone as well.
Yes, he's injury prone a little bit as well when you look at it, especially for Bayern Munich. But he will come out good at the end of the day, and let's see what's gonna happen. We need all these players back into the fold at the end of the day.
Man,
I will
that's
not
a
be I
good
will not be
news.
on
Oh.
this show for the next 4 days. So I will use today to let's use today to talk about to talk about everything we need to talk about with regards to what's going on in the world of football. Let's see. Everything is gonna happen well. If you're a United fan, it is time for you to be optimistic, to be frank. It is time
Man,
for you to be optimistic. Don't be pessimistic. Don't look at the 7 games that we've played so far and a mix of wins and losses. But look at where the future goes for us as a United fan, and that's me for me. It is United for me, and it is. You say Rhys James back in full training next week. Rhys James is also an injury prone player. I think he's one of the players for me that Chelsea could have left.
yeah,
Maybe because of he's the captain of the team, and
man,
that's why he also needs to sort out his injury crisis at the end of the day. And let's see, his own
man.
injury crisis worries as well for Chelsea. If he can't do that, maybe
And
somebody else.
he's such a good player, man.
He is such a
He's a
magnificent
very
right
good
back,
player.
right back for Chelsea. He's such a magnificent right back. He knows when to defend and when to attack. I think he
Yeah.
for me, if Real Madrid are going for a fit right back, I think he should be able. He should be Rich James, not. I'm saying. I'm sorry to say, not
Trent.
Trent.
But with the father is always injury prone. That's the issue I have
Yeah.
with Rich
United
James.
post
Let's
KE.
move
Boys, greetings, greetings, United post KE, and good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are
Mr.
around the
Kev.
world.
Mr.
Wherever you are.
Kev. Big up to you, Mr. Kev.
Yeah.
How are you, my bro? How are you, my bro? I hope you are good, man. I hope you are good. Yeah, he's done with Tenag. He's done with Tenag, man.
Who's done with
Sincerely,
United post KE?
he's done. He's done with Tenag. Like, and it's somebody
But
that
see,
is done with him,
United
man.
post KE, don't be done with
He's done, man.
don't be done with United, please. For me, it's United. I want to. I just want to be outstanding. Ten Hag out. Oh my
I told
God,
you, like he's done with that guy. He's done, man.
crazy
He's
stuff
done,
happened.
and he was somebody that always tried to defend him and everything, putting on the
Yes,
structure.
like
And I
me,
understand now.
Kev.
Yeah,
Kev, like me, I'm still an apologies because of the love I have for United. I'm still an apologist of Eric Ten Hag for now. I know you are done with him, but I'm still an apologist for Eric Ten Hag. I know you've tried your best, but oh,
ah
Sweden have
man,
also
yeah,
bottled
yeah.
it as well. Football.
Two
Oh my
two.
goodness.
And you
Sweden
wouldn't
has
say they
bottled
bottled
it
it.
as well.
They want to win games also.
Sweden has
They want to
bottled
give
it
him.
as well.
He says,
Oh.
I have no space for that
I
anymore, bro.
have no space
He wants to win.
for
He
bro.
wants to win.
I
He
know you
wants to
want to
win.
win, but let
He
me
wants to
ask you.
win.
United Kev. Um, uh, let me ask you this question. Um, who would you rather? No, hold on. Let me ask you this question. Who would you rather take to replace Eric Ten Hag at the moment now? Just tell me. Just take somebody to replace Eric Ten Hag. Lindelof will not score any goal for Sweden. Is he being brought on to score a goal for Sweden? Now they've bottled it. Oh,
I
Van
can see.
Nistelrooy. Oh,
Comoros are Comoros are winning.
Comoros have stunned
Comoros is beating Tunisia.
Tunisia. Oh my goodness, Comoros have stunned Tunisia
But
now. It's gonna be crazy for Tunisia. The Tunisian side. It's gonna be Comoros. Comoros did show us what they were made up of in the last Nations
it's
Cup.
easy.
I think they stopped the Ghana.
Easy.
Was it them that stopped Ghana from qualifying? It was the same Comoros.
Yeah, it was there. It was Comoros.
You said it's
And
easy.
they were, I think
It's
at some
easy.
point they
But
were playing 10.
you were saying
It's
it's easy.
easy.
Let's see. It's
Yeah,
easy.
like you know what is that? He can't do worse than what Tenak is doing right now.
Okay, you said you were
He
asking
can't
of.
do worse than
I
what
think
Tenak is doing right now.
um, for Cameroon, I think their match should be
I
by
think they won.
tomorrow.
Cameroon won 4-1. I think
Okay,
Cameroon won
yes,
the match 4-1.
they won 4-1. That was. Hold on, let me see that Cameroon result.
Yeah,
For
it
the
was
month.
4-1.
Okay, yes, I think they won 4-1. 4 goes to 1 against them. Let me just pull it off because I think I had the alert for that match. Cameroon beat Kenya by 4 goes to 1. Yes, that's it. 4 goes to 1. What is it? Don't you sleep?
And the reason why I support Kev is that, man, Ash. No, no. At least
No,
if there
no,
is
no, no, no,
something you
no,
are
no.
saying,
Back to
you
Ten
will
Hag. Back
understand.
to Ten Hag. but see,
Yeah.
but Tia Banks, you let me see,
Mhm.
let me see. There's a certain Real Madrid coach. Uh, you want to go and sleep? Oh yeah. Can I come back to you, please? Let me just give me a moment, please. Let me come back to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, sure, sure. No
Uh,
stress.
when
Mali.
the boys are calling, you have to answer them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It says our right back is injured now. I agree with you. And this is something I've been saying for a very long time, Kev. And some of the fan base, your fans, some fan base don't want to have that conversation. I've been saying it. Ten Hag is overplaying people. Because the next person to get injury is going to be Bruno Fernandez. Because yes, people say they don't get injury, they don't get injury. It's going to be the next person in line to get injury. Like now, look at Ganache. Ganache is injured also. Ganache is out. Kobe is out. Yes, he came back, but Kobe is not still playing very, very well. He's not playing very well. He has been overplayed. He was overplayed throughout last season. This season, the same thing. They played too many games, but yet this manager has people on the bench like Ahmad, Anthony, that can still come in and do a job, but he will stick to his guns. And that's why I feel it. I said for me, I think what Enak does is before the games, before the game starts, before you kick the match even, before the game get kicked off, this man have already made his substitution already. So no matter anything that goes through in that game, he's going to make that substitution. That's what he's going to do. Which was why I was asking myself like, how is Rashford playing well, taking people on the run, looking sharp? All of a sudden, he's getting dropped against Crystal Palace. He's getting substituted when he's playing well. Okay, that's why I also said that as well. Garnacho and Kobe are saving the legs. I also said that as well. I think I was saying it doesn't make any sense to me because all of a sudden Garnacho just said pull out from the national team that is injured. I was yeah, it looked fishy to me. It looked fishy to me. But yet again, I understand why they would do so because they know very well I'll go to the national team, I get played, come back to the club, I would they will still abuse me anyway. So I understand that that's a good one though. That's a good one. That's a good one. It says bank, let's focus on Manchester United defense. Woof. That Manchester United defense, you have Lizaro Martinez, Matthias Delete, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans. You've got Masvari, uh, Malasia, Diego Dalot, and Luke Shaw. Right now, Luke Shaw is out. Malasia is coming back. Masvari is out for 2 months. Now, I want to know what he's going to do. Will he use, who will he use right now? Will he use Dalot as left back or right back and use Lindelof as right back? And he says, I hope Malaysia is fit because if he does not, man, that would be I don't know what Tena is going to do. And yet again, people want to use that as an excuse that he's having injury crisis. And for me, I think it causes sometimes. The fact that John Jenny Evans even won the man of the match, for me, it's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. The people whereby the club wants to sell, where they say, okay, these guys are not good enough for the team. Let's ship them out. Those are the guys that win games for Ten Hag, that are saving his job. And one single bad game they will have, they go in on the players. It's the players, they are shite. They are this, they are that. It's crazy. These players gives their all whenever they call upon. Like, look at Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans does not play too many games for United, but any game he plays for United, he ends up winning the man of the match. End up winning the man of the match. What can you say about that? What did Van Dijk do to get a red card, man? And Kev saying, I am happy we are in playing City soon. But I think you are playing Chelsea though. I think Chelsea are coming soon. And Dumfries have level teams up for Netherlands. It is 1-1. Let me just run check that chess. I think United, I'm just checking the next 5 games for United. Let's see. But that guy is gaslighting your fan base, man. And they keep talking about trophies. Okay, the next 5 games you've got Bradford, Fenerbahce, West Ham, Leicester, then Chelsea. Yeah, This is how we beat Chelsea. I don't think so. Chelsea right now, I don't think so. I can't just you can like last season. Okay, you want to say it's last season. You want to say it's last season, but the way Chelsea are going at the moment, I don't think. I think yes, it's winning a draw. For me, I think that is it's winning a draw. This is yeah, that's I'm not that. No, I'm not. It just you don't know on that day what tonight is gonna do. You don't know what you're gonna do on that day. Because this guy is crazy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've dropped you the link already. I didn't see a message in time. I've dropped the link already. So and Germany says you're not beating us. Where is the match going to be? Where are they even playing them? Who's at home actually in that game? Oh, Manchester United are at home. They are playing at home that day. Senegal. Senegal actually beating Malawi 2-0. Senegal winning 2-0. Mm. Good game, man. Good game. Just check the scoreline, guys. So basically, we've actually seen drawn everywhere. Netherlands is 1-1. Germany are winning 2 goals to one. Germany are winning 2 goals to the good. Um, Iceland 2-2. Turkey 1-0. Ukraine still 1-0. Sweden, Slovakia 2-2. It's crazy. There's no small team anymore. There's no small team anymore in football. It says minus scored. Good one for him, man. He has picked his form of late. He has been getting job done at Al Nassr. He's getting job done. Basically, seeing draw everywhere. Dumfries. Okay, I've sent you the link. I'll drop you the link. So basically, we have few minutes to go for this game between Holland versus Hungary. Who scored a goal again? Is Senegal. Senegal have scored another goal. It's 3-0. You could want to say the fact that Malawi got a red card has changed the dynamic of this game. I want to say the fact they got a red card have actually shift the momentum of this game into the hands of Senegalese. So how many minutes do we have left? I think we have basically we've got just a minute, and I think any moment from now we'll be seeing additional minutes. I mean, we'll know how many minutes there is left. So 2 minutes more, basically 2 minutes more. But what I don't understand is you guys were playing, you were leading 1-0 with 11 men, and all of a sudden they went down to 10 men. You considered it goal. I don't understand. Because if there is a team that should be getting a goal, it should be Hungary. Just like what Senegalese are doing to Malawi. Malawi player gets a red card and they capitalize on it. They go bam, 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 3-0. But with Netherlands, it was the other way around. Stand up. What is it doing? Offside. Was even an offside position. You are in an offside position. They are looking for penalty. No, should we do that? You should not do that. You should not be doing that, man. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you are new, man. J Money, I hope you have subscribed. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Please do subscribe. It helps the channel tremendously. And give us a thumbs up. We are building a wonderful community here. Every football fan is welcome. Every football fan is it's welcome. It's home for all football fans, guys. How many minutes is being added in this game? It's Hungary versus Germany. The game for Iceland versus Wales. The game have actually come to end. It ended in a 2-2 draw. So that is that. That game is over. It ended in a 2-2 draw, guys. Let's see how many minutes more they have left in this game. Germany are still leading 2-1. Um, I think there was an additional 3 minutes. And here we are going to see 4 minutes added. 4 minutes has been added to this game between Netherlands versus Bosnia. 4 minutes has been added. And already we've played 2 minutes already. We have played 2 minutes of football already. Any- Basically, we have 1 more minute. 1 minute more. Just a minute left for both teams to get something out of this game. 1 more minute left. Just a minute. I don't understand how Netherlands and these guys were playing. Hungary were playing against 11 men. They were winning. All of a sudden, Netherlands gets a red card. He said that they
Yeah.
should go and get more goals. They consider a goal. It's
It's an
crazy,
irony.
man. It's
It's an
crazy.
irony. That's football
Crazy.
for you. Crazy stuff happening in football.
It's crazy, man.
Crazy stuff happening in football,
So
man.
we have I think the game might be over in the Germany versus Bosnia. There's additional 5 minutes. Now Senegal are cooking. It's 4-0. 4
Senegal,
0.
they are always cooking. Number one in Africa. So what do you
You could say
expect?
the You could say the red card also change things, man. You
Yeah,
could say the red card change things.
yeah.
You know, you could say the red card change things as well. So Netherlands, Czech Republic versus Albania has ended 2-0.
Oh,
Czech Republic have won that game 2-0. So
who scored
Nicholas
for?
Jackson
Who scored for?
for who?
Who scored
Netherlands,
for Netherlands?
Dumfries.
Okay, Dumfries have been criticized, and now he's saving them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm coming again. Though, just hold
and
on. Let me answer.
you know I see anything. You know I see anything. Yeah. So the game Germany have ended 2-1. Why are you saying thank you, delete? The delete scored an own goal. They scored an own goal. The game between Turkey have ended as well. Ended in a 1-0 win for Turkey. And the game for Netherlands is done. And the game ended 1-1, guys. So basically, that game is over. The game is over. Ended in a in a 1-1 draw. And it looks as Georgia are going to get a goal here. Georgia are going to get a goal in this match. The way things are looking, I think Georgia want to get a goal in this match. Yeah, they scored. Oh, offside. Ish, offside. The goal was ruled out for offside. They scored, but the goal was ruled out for offside. Ah, no, it was yeah, it was miles off, man. It was miles off, and that was a good play, man. That was a good play. Tuchel. They say Tuchel is being lined up for England. Wow, that's crazy. Man said Tuchel should wait a few weeks. Well, say Tuchel should wait a few weeks. But honestly, if I'm England, man, I will still leave the job with Lee Castley, man. Honestly, I'll still leave the job with Lee Castley. He says we took in
I just want to
this.
talk about the. I will just thank you, Kev. I want to talk about the news concerning Thomas Tuchel. I think the negotiations are on now with regards to that job for Tuchel. Tuchel will become the next English manager, hopefully, if everything goes well.
Man, it's crazy.
Uh,
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Tuchel. Tuchel. Come on, man. Then, like, for me, I don't see a difference between Tuchel and Southgate. Then I don't see it because what
and
does Tuchel do? Similar to Southgate, man. Leave it to
oh,
Le Castley.
no, the Gasly
Then
doesn't want that. The
Kev
Gasly
says
doesn't want that job. I think there's a lot of pressure in that job. I think
he does not want it.
it is the most
That Tuchel should
expensive.
wait a few
It is
weeks.
the most expensive job, coaching job in terms of the national team in the world. You earn as close to 7-8 million pounds. The English job, one of the most
Mhm.
expensive, if not the most expensive. How much was Southgate's salary? Southgate's salary as an English manager at that time. Southgate.
And
Let's
I
see.
don't even know,
It's
but
one
I
of the
knew
most
this guy.
expensive.
This guy made a lot of money from Fabio Capello. Made a lot of money when he was coaching England
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
He
yeah,
made a
yeah.
lot of money. He made a lot of money from England. Now, United Kev says the player. He says no, no. Tuchel is level above. Okay, okay,
You can
okay.
say
Tuchel
so.
is
I still
level
see him more
ahead.
than I still see him. Okay, 12 million pounds a year. So it's the most
Wow,
expensive job, as you
12
can see.
million.
Yes, it's the most expensive national team job in the world. I'm telling you, take it anywhere. Go and check every other national team in the world. How much the
Yes.
managers have been paid? It's the most expensive.
12
12
million.
million euros or thereabout, 12 million pounds thereabout annually. So that is it for me. If he gets that job, I think he will nail it. I think for me, we know how Thomas Tuchel operates. He looks for players that are technically gifted. He looks for players that are serious minded. He looks for players that are loyal to him as well. So I think he will be the next English manager for me, regardless of
Not
what will happen at the end of the
not
day.
United.
Not United.
People want him at United. They're saying that's people want him at United.
When you say Tuchel is going to suit United, I think the problem is that Tuchel wants control of everything, and that is where he had problem with Bayern Munich. That's also where he had problem with Man United. See, teams not. It's just he wants control of the entire system, and teams is a few teams that will give him control of that system itself. No, no, no. I don't think with the system we have, Tuchel will not be able to manage United, and that is where they couldn't really agree with Ineos. The two times that they've met and they've spoken together. So for me, I think
So
it is it is
so
something.
does that mean now what you're saying right now does that mean that Eric Ten Hag now does not have the power, does not have the veto?
Yes, because see, it wasn't Eric Ten Hag that I think I was saying we were talking about this last time. What was his name? Mark was on the show yesterday. It wasn't Eric
Mhm.
Ten Hag that went for. You saw that interview with Dan Ashworth. It wasn't Eric Ten Hag that went for Delete. It wasn't Eric Ten Hag that went for Zexi. It was not Eric Ten Hag that went for those players. It was the structure itself. So if you are saying sack Eric Ten Hag, then also say sack Ineos and the structure as well.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's
Now
it.
he's asking, what do you want as a manager? He's asking you now.
Uh, who do you want as a manager? I've asked you this question. Okay, you for me, for me, I've not seen any manager
So
with,
now we
with
sack.
see if I'm gonna take any manager out there,
So I know now we
I
sack. He's
love
telling you
I
already.
love you. I love you, Kels. Yeah, Kels. I love you so much. I think if I'm going to take any manager out there, I'm going to look at three things. Number one, I'm going to look at charisma, technicality, and desire as well. And I've not seen these three things in Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag is not showing me these three things. And then for me, who is out there that can really do it? I'm virtually the only man that I know that
Oh,
can do the job. See, the only man I know that can do the job is already tied with Real Madrid. If he wasn't tied with Real
ah,
Madrid, for me, I
mhm.
can tell him, come, man, Don Carlo, come and take United, Don
Yeah.
Carlo. So I think he's for me the only manager that can do that job for me. Yeah. So, but
Mm.
he's tied with Real Madrid. So, but what will I do?
Yeah, he's asking a question. So you
See,
are nagging.
so
Say it
you're
out.
telling me,
Yes or
I am not.
no?
Listen to me. Listen to me. Oh, don't mention the name of Olegunar Social here, please. I am not. I am not saying I'm Ten Hag in. Like I said, I've been an apologist of Ten Hag, and okay, Don Carlo won't last. No, Don Carlo will last. Carlo Ancelotti will last. He will last at United. I think. I think managers like. I think managers like Don Carlo, they know how to get the job done. Am I lying?
No, the thing is that because
They know
one
how
thing
to
I,
get the
I will
job done.
say, no, one thing about Don Carlo is this, man. First of all, what we need to understand is that his reputation already, before he even gets to United, all the players are already set that are already behaving themselves. Before he comes
Exactly.
there,
His reputation speaks
they
for
already
himself.
the reputation speaks for himself, and
Yes,
they
and
need to also.
Don Carlo, okay, we need a more traditionalist. And Don Carlo is a traditionalist. So what are you talking about? When you're talking about
Mhm.
see, currently now, the most traditional coach in world football is Carlo Ancelotti. Take it or leave it.
Is
You say what happened
Carlo
at Everton?
Ancelotti,
Okay, let me
Conte,
explain. Let me you say what happened at Everton. Everton had a low budget. They were a low budget team, but he still
they had
managed
no
them.
budget, man.
What are you talking about?
He still managed them.
He managed Juventus in the 1990s, managed AC Milan in the 2000s, won the Champions League for them. He came to Real Madrid. He won. I think he went to PSG, won the league for them. What are we talking about? I said
No,
Everton is a low budget team. United are not a low budget team. If you are spending 200 million pounds annually, you are not a low budget team. Take it or leave
you
it.
are not, man. You are not.
A team that
see the
spent
players
over
we are
100.
signing.
See, a team that spent over 150 million pounds in a season is not a
In the
low
summer.
budget team. Never.
I know. Like he's saying now, you see the players we are signing. And this is where I will come to agree because we all know, when you look at the young players Madrid have and the young players at United, you can tell they're far.
But no,
Because what
look at
is-
the young players. Look at the young players Real Madrid have. Who are the young players that they have? Mention them for me.
Adagula is one of them. Hendrick, Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior. All these guys are still young.
No, Vinicius Junior have been there for 5 seasons now. He was born at the age of 19, so he has been part of the process. He understands the process. Rodrigo also has been there as well. But if you're calling Adragure still has not. We've not seen what he will be going forward. We've not really seen what he will be if he plays in, week out. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Hendrick, we've not really seen. Real Madrid paid 90 million pounds for Hendrick. We've not also seen what he will be if he's a regular player, if he plays in, week out.
Have you watched Champions League? You see the goal he scored? You see that goal he scored? You see that goal Hendrick scored? Don't go there, man.
What's this guy saying? We only have 2 points behind you guys. I don't understand. What is 2 points behind you guys? You want to compare Everton and Man United?
What do you want him to do now?
You want to compare Everton and Man United? Everton that even the owner of the team is nowhere to be found. Man, don't be ridiculous. To be frank, Everton fan, don't be ridiculous. Don't come here. Don't come.
He's making points.
No, he's not making any point. He isn't making any point. He doesn't have a team. United. See, let me tell you something. United can sling in 6 wins in the next match. In their next match, but Everton, yes, United can do that in their next match. But Everton cannot sling in 3 wins in their next 7 matches. You are getting a new owner soon, and so what will be your future? Because you don't even have the players, and you've been. It is not by even getting a new player. It's not by even getting a new owner soon. It is by. Why am I even arguing with an Everton fan on this channel? To be frank, man,
look at what this.
You will not even beat Ipswich Town. I'm telling you, Everton, you will not even beat Ipswich Town in that Ipswich Town stadium. I'm telling you,
they beat Crystal Palace. You guys struggle against Crystal Palace. Everton smashing.
I said you will not beat Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town, I know you will not beat Ipswich Town. Let's put that. Let's put the argument.
You guys should go and sign Tony. You went to go and brought in Zexi.
What Tony? Who is Tony? Tony doesn't want. See, Tony needs money. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Tony is broke. He needs money after the whole. What's this guy saying? That's a lie.
Yeah, he needs money, man. So you guys cannot give him 200,000.
No. 40 million pounds for Tony to Saudi Arabia was a good business for those guys. If United has gone for Tony, they'll be talking about 60, 70 million pounds. United will not pay that money. Let's tell ourselves the truth. See, and let me tell every United fan. Let me tell every United fan out there. Let me tell every United fan out there that cares to know. United have a specific profile of players that they want to sign between the age of 18 or thereabout, or 18 years younger to 20 to 25, and that is what they want now. They don't want to sign. Why did we sign? See, Tony. We are talking about Tony. Tony needs money. Tony doesn't need. He doesn't want. He can be a top scorer, but he needs money. And let me say it. And that's why he went to Saudi Arabia. He needs money.
Yeah, he needs money now. You guys will give him 200. So what you're saying there? Are you saying he does not want?
Do you know how much Tony? Do you know how much Tony? Do you know how much Tony? See, do you know how much Tony what?
Like in transfer market.
Do you know how much he earns now currently? No, how much he earns in terms of salary now?
Now 400,000.
400,000. You think United will just cover 400,000 and give to Ivan Tony?
No, they will not. At least if you give him 250,
Somebody's talking about
Rashford is
Brian Mbeumo.
Rashford is giving them this
When
thing.
people are talking, and an Everton fan is coming out to that you are even relegation bound. You are even relegation bound. I don't know why I'm having this conversation with an Everton fan.
You are saying you guys are close to them now. You guys are the same
What
place.
is
You guys
close
are
to
the same
them?
place. Like
Eh?
you are
What
saying,
is close to them?
you are saying the relegation.
Who the hell?
You
Who
guys are
the
close
hell?
to them,
I've
man.
never had. See, in my entire life of watching of following, I have never had a conversation with an Everton fan. Not if not for this season and today. What the hell
Except today, you're saying
an Everton fan
no.
that have been
Ten Hag is
fighting
making.
relegation for the past 3 seasons
Wait,
now?
wait, wait. Ten Hag is making you now. Is making you guys now
It is
having
not
that
see
conversation with Everton fans.
Tier
Ten
Banks.
Hag is doing it.
If you are talking about January or after at the middle of the season and we are still in that position, it's a different case. And an Everton fan will open
Eh?
his mouth and start saying that we are close. What is we are close?
Yeah, for now, you are still close now. For now, you are
No, we are
close.
not close. Don't now it's not the season ending. Please, I don't want to have I don't want
I
to
love this guy. He says we
I
are
don't want to have this
close. I
conversation
love
next
you.
time.
We are close.
United post Kelv, I think I agree with you. What is killing us is left back. And I think I've said it before. The left
Yeah, you
back
said it
issue
here. This
is, yes, I said it here. I've said it here that the left back issue have made the United defense become unbalanced because you are playing Dalo. I'm coming. Please, can I let me just go and come back? Give me a minute.
Yeah, no stress. So we are in close. But Kev, like the way you say, man, honestly, man, as much as people want to say this guy needs to go, man. This guy needs to go. And I don't think Tuchel suits that team. I don't think so. Dalot at left back has been poor. Yeah, he has been poor. I won't lie to you, man. That game against Southampton, that little boy really, disgrace that dude. Yet again, I still don't understand Ten Hag. This is why I don't understand Ten Hag. Because Ten Hag now against we have seen Mazwari play as a left back. You and I will watch that Madrid game whereby he played for Bayern Munich as a left back. He was giving them problem. He gave Arsenal a problem as a left back. Why don't Ten Hag try that guy as playing as left back because he plays it more. Mazwari plays left back in his country for Morocco. He plays left back for Morocco. But I don't understand why it comes to Ten Hag puts him right back, take who to left back. That guy is just man. He's surprising with the way he does things. He's surprising me with the way he does things. He has been poor. I can't lie. I don't want to lie. See my fuck up. Manchester United draw against the Palace, but we beat Palace 2-1. Yeah, that big one to you, man. Everton, up here, please, Everton fans, just subscribe, please. So we have this show we do, bragging rights. So you can jump into that show and also, man, brag about your team as well. So do subscribe to the channel, man. And another people say I said the Lord has been exposed. Yeah, he has been exposed, man, because and this is why I always say Ten Hag allows his players to be exposed. And that's what we're seeing. Because for me, I believe if I watch Mazwari against Real Madrid, whereby he played as a left back, like if somebody did not tell me that Mazwari is a right back, I will never believe he's a right back. Because it never showed. It never showed. He was playing as a left back and he played it comfortably. We're coming
No,
to United.
no. Masraoui Masraoui has never been a left back. He has been a right back. Let's
No,
keep that.
but he has not.
He was
But
just
he
playing a
has played
makeshift.
it.
He was just playing a
Yeah,
makeshift right back, left
but
back
he
for Bayern
killed
Munich.
it. When he played for Bayern Munich, he did it well at Bayern Munich against Arsenal. Against if you can keep your cool against Arsenal and keep your cool against Real Madrid, you can do it. You do it in the Premiership as well.
But
Why do
it
you have
depends
to?
on how
Why do you?
it depends on how they surely want to
Why do you have to expose your player?
want to. Yes, I think he has been exposed, and I agree with you, Kev. He has been exposed, and We need something else. I think I'm just praying that we get somebody, we get Tyler Malasia back. For me, I think Luke Shaw is out of United. I don't see Luke Shaw as a United player anymore. He has come out to complain about the doctors at United as if they are the one that are that are causing the injuries for him. But we know the antecedents of that injury. Since Luke Shaw broke that leg, I think he has never been the same again. And he's coming towards the twilight of his career, 28 years of age. And definitely that team will have to, his body is weighing out. There is wear and tear in his body. So definitely we will know that injury will still have to come up again. It's getting old and that place will come up again. It has not, it's something that has to go on up there. Big ups United, United Post case. I agree with you. Yeah. I think we just need somebody else. If we can get Malasia back, that would be good for us. If we can't get Malasia back, we have to manage what we have, and that is why, for me, if you look at some of the young players we've sold at that time before Ten Hag came in, Andre Gomez, Fernandez, the left back that we sold to Benfica, Fernandez.
It was crazy, man. I don't know
No,
why did
it
you
wasn't Ten
sell
Hag. Like I said, it
Fernandez?
wasn't Ten Hag that sold Fernandez. That those agreements has been there that for the player to be sold. And what happened is that the player, United have to agree that guy has to. We could have that guy in our team and nurture him. And now we will not be talking about looking for a left back. We need somebody else that have to come in now and along the line, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the way forward now is where's the way forward?
Okay, the way forward is to wait till January and sign the left sign the left back. That's the way forward. It's just to wait till January and sign the left back, except if we have Tala Malasia back. If Tala Malasia will come back, that will be good for us. And we have to get somebody else that will, because for me, it is the end of the road for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's Manchester United career is done and dusted. Everybody here should agree with me. It should be done and dusted. Fernandez look happy at Benfica. Yes, yeah, he looks happy, but remember that we have a buyout option. So anybody that wants Fernandez, that person, we have to agree that we want him back or we don't want him back, and that's what it has to be come through us first.
Okay, you guys have the first refusal.
Yes, we have the first refusal.
Okay.
So remember that, guys.
Benfica don't have a problem, man. They will still sell and make money. Give you guys your own.
But we also determine what the fee that Benfica we get from him. Benfica cannot just quote any amount of money and say this is what it is. We know what the fee is.
Why is that? Because they paid for him most.
They paid for him. They paid for him, but they cannot tell us that guy worth 50 million pounds if we want to buy him. That is what it is, because we know what he wants. It's the same thing. Remember the Morata deal as well. So
can you calm down? Can you calm down? Since when do you guys know how much player worth? You guys are sell players for crap. So cheap amount of money.
We know how much player worth. Don't be saying,
because now you have the likes of what's
let me tell you, Gemon, if you want him back, give us who is us. you're almost everybody. You are the whole land, you are Man U, you are Chelsea, you are this, you are that one. I don't understand.
No. I think he's talking. It's you're talking about Enzo Fernandez.
Not Enzo Fernandez, please. We're talking about the other Fernandez.
Alvaro
not
Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez.
Alvaro Fernandez.
Not Enzo Fernandez.
So I think
Alvaro Fernandez, please.
Yeah, it's Alvaro Fernandez. So that's the thing. So, but this thing you just said now, man, they can sell the player for how much they want to sell him for. Yes, when they will bring the deal to you guys.
No, but they can't. No. I think we determine the fee as well. I think there are two clauses on that deal. I have to check that deal very well for Alvaro Fernandez. There are two clauses on that deal, so I have to check it. I am a Dortmund, Benfica, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan fan. Oh my God!
Like basically, every country has a team support.
In Germany, you have Dortmund. In Portugal, you have Benfica,
which means you know what you're talking about.
Huh?
He knows what he's talking about.
But you won't get 60 million pounds. You won't get 60 million euros for Alvaro Fernandez. You will not get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from United.
You will not get it from any club,
Now
Barcelona, even from United. You will not get that amount from any club. 60 million euros, you will not get it for that guy. Take it or leave it, man.
the guys, the guy is improving, man. He's improving.
Oh,
Because the fact that
what's
he
a
went to
what's a
Canada.
day? What's a day? What's a day of football? What's a day
Yeah, what
of?
is that football, man?
I think the
What is
last
that
48
football?
hours have been so 24 hours in terms of football. Talk of football have been so. I thought I will be rusty in terms of what I bring in on the
United
table.
Post K is here.
Eh?
United Post K is here. Let him banter before we end up the show.
Can you hear me?
Big up to you. Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
I
hear
can hear
you.
Boys?
you.
I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I
How
can
are
hear
you?
you.
Okay, let's go.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. Where are we
Boys,
going? Where are we going, man?
I don't know my GoPro on me right now. I don't know my GoPro on me right now.
So
Huh?
let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
I don't know if we had a conversation, if I had a conversation with you before.
Mm-hmm.
Have we had a conversation before on this channel before?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I can hear it from your voice. So okay, I think I saw one of your videos when you did a live show. Um when you did the live show. But I want to let me see. Let me see if I can ask you some of these questions. So I know you've been a Ten Hag apologist. So I think what along the line, what has what have made you break off from Ten Hag?
Results.
Results.
It's a results. Nothing more, nothing less, bro. I don't hate him as a manager, nah? But I don't see enough. We should have won at Aston Villa. That's
I agree
that's me.
with I agree with you.
Understand?
Yeah, we should have
We
won. We
played
should
well.
we should have won at Bournemouth as well. We should have won at
Yes,
Bournemouth. We should
yes.
have won at Bournemouth.
Because when Bournemouth are gonna come to our house, they're gonna be comfortable
Exactly.
with this manager.
See,
Same breath,
let
bro.
me have let me also give you a follow-up question. I look at the United midfield currently. I look at that midfield and I see there's a massive hole in that midfield. I don't know what Ten Hag is thinking, but we that are outside, we look at the midfield,
I
we
don't
see
even
that.
think it's about. I don't. It's not even about the midfield because everyone looks bad. Everyone looks bad
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
in
looks
that
bad.
team.
yeah,
Let's
I
be
agree.
That's the
real.
problem.
I also agree. I
Yeah,
also agree
yeah.
with you.
So
You
I was
expect
Ten
players
Hag
like
in.
like Bruno Fernandez to come up with their A
Bruno
game.
looks like
Bruno looks
McTominay.
looks
Looks
so
like
different this
McTominay.
season. He looks so
Look at what
different this
McTominay is
season. To be
Man,
doing
frank,
in Italy.
man,
Should we
it's
have sold
crazy.
McTominay by his
I
performances
don't,
in Italy? Should we?
man.
I don't know what to even say
Imagine.
with
I
regards
didn't
to.
even haven't
Yeah,
watched the
that's a
guy.
no. But
Oh yeah,
but in our
I've been watching.
system,
I've been watching
in,
him
in
too.
this
I've been watching him.
in this system that we're playing, McTominay does not look good. Nobody looks good. The only player that looks good this season, and I thank God he looks good, is Onana.
Exactly. He's the best
Onana is the
player so
only
far this
player.
season. I think he
Yeah.
has saved. He has saved us a lot of blushes
He
this
has
season.
saved us, bro. And banks can banks can take this to the bank as
He
well.
doesn't rate Onana. Onana, he
Dog,
doesn't rate
I
him. He wants
hated
him
that
gone.
player. Last season, I wanted him out. That's how I know it's not a system thing. It's a manager thing. We have to
I
get rid
agree with
of it.
you. It's just that
Bro,
I think
where,
it's just that
was,
for
was,
me.
where's Slot doing good at Liverpool?
Yeah.
Maresca
So why
doing good
is
as well
why
at
is
Chelsea.
Maseka doing well at Chelsea?
So I think
Ten
the
Hag is
change
trying to
the a
feed
change
us
of
this thing
system will work.
of it's a process. Every single game, it's a process. It's gonna take
Process.
bro. We don't have that time. This is the Premier League. If we lose the next game, we're not gonna make the top four. Let's be honest, because Aston Villa
Facts,
looking good
man. Facts.
in Europe and in
Are
and in the
looking good.
Premier League.
Are looking
Let's
good,
be
man.
honest. Let's not be
Looking good.
friendly here.
No. I'm not being friendly. I'm just stating the fact as well. And
The facts are
where
Ten Hag out. Those are the facts.
but if you
So how many
if
more
if
games do you
we
want to give him?
no no
Let me
no
ask.
we
How many
we
more
don't
games?
need we don't need how many games.
Because
We
I
don't need
think
how many
Brentford are
games.
going to clear us in the first game back. I think Brentford will win at Old Trafford. That's my opinion.
You think so?
Yes, and they'll score in the first minute.
Honestly, man. No, I don't believe Brentford will win that game as well.
No, they won't
Brentford
What
win.
will
is
They
this
win
won't
that
win
game.
that.
defense?
They won't win that
Brentford
game.
will win
No,
that game.
I can. They won't win the game. But what I can
I
say
will
is that
see.
What will stop
uh,
them from winning? What have we been doing so good that will stop Brentford from winning?
I don't think they're gonna win that game. But what I'm thinking,
So what
for
will
me,
make us win the game? That's what I'm trying to ask
Kev,
you. What will make us win the game?
maybe something else will make us win
Maybe,
that game. Maybe
maybe,
something else. It's all
maybe.
about 50-50. I'm not trying to cut Ten Hag's, like I said, I've stopped being Ten Hag apologies.
Man,
I'm just focusing on what Ineos will do. I think Ineos has the final say. No matter what me and you say here today, no matter how we speak, how we argue, no matter what ends up in our conversation, Ineos have the final say. Until when
so
Ineos makes that decision, then
so
me and you, we are wasting our saliva at the end of the day, and that's what
one
it
more
is. So
game
we,
for him. One
yeah.
more game for him. If it's a 3-1 loss,
If see,
one more game
and
for
I
him.
am telling you, the next 3 games is so crucial for Ten Hag. If he manage to win the Bournemouth the
How
Brentford
do you think
game,
he's gonna manage?
no,
That's
there's
the
always a way.
question.
How did we think he's gonna manage against Aston Villa?
Because right now he doesn't have his best right back at the club.
Who is his best right back at the club?
Matsarui. He's
Huh?
out for the next 2 months.
Who is his best
Mazrui.
right back?
Matsarui.
Mazawari is his
Okay,
best right back now.
Matsarui is
yes,
out.
I agree with you.
That's what
But we don't. We see
Malacia is not
as we
even
speak.
confirmed that he's gonna be back.
As we speak, the defense is not even balanced. It
Yeah,
has
so
never been balanced.
okay. Yes. Thank you for saying that.
It
So
has
what
never been balanced, and that is
no
why
no
you
no.
see the
It
likes
was
of
it was a bit better. It was a
the
bit
likes of
better with Matsarui at the back.
yeah,
It
it
was a
was
bit better.
better,
Yeah.
but you see, most of the goals we have considered this season, go and
Mm.
watch, is at that left back.
It's a left back.
And Dallo thinks, and I'll say it. I don't know. Maybe Dallo thinks like a left back. He
I think
has a
it's
brain of a left back. I mean, he has a brain of a right back in a left back position.
that's my problem because I know Dalo is gonna be right back. I don't know who's gonna be on the left. That's my big. I think
Lindelof.
he's gonna
Lindelof.
do Martinez on the left, Lindelof center back with the Ligt. That's what I
And
think
that
he's
is why
gonna do.
Martinez is struggling
And
because
Martinez will stink there at the left.
exactly because Martinez is being dragged to that left back because Dallo doesn't
You
do
see
his
what
work.
happened you see what happened to Tottenham against Brighton?
Yes, I did.
That's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen to us against Brentford.
Hopefully it
No,
shouldn't
no, no,
happen. But let's see.
bro. I love my team. Ne? Don't
No,
don't don't get me.
I'm not saying you shouldn't love your team, but
Yeah. No, I
I'm trying
love
to be
this team,
optimistic. There must be a
but
way.
at
There must be a
times
way we get a result out of that match. We have
I
to
hope
find a
we can
way.
get. I hope we can get a
But
result.
but
I
but
hope.
but but but, but with Ten Hag, I just feel that Ten Hag has lost it for me. I
I
don't want to
feel
say
like
it, but he
yeah,
has lost it for
yeah,
me, and
yeah. Thank you,
uh yeah, he
thank you.
has lost it for me. Technically wise, um, in terms of
Tactically, he's lost it
decision making is so poor in making decisions.
because the game
uh,
against Tottenham. That's what hurts me the most. Was he should have started Casemiro and Ugarte.
in
Both
the
of them
midfield.
both
Yeah.
of them should have
In the
started.
midfield.
Okay,
Yes,
remember that Tier Banks, Tier Banks, that we talked about Kobe Mainoo yesterday, and I said the guy need rest. If I'm the coach
Yeah.
of United, if I'm the coach of United today, Kobe Mainoo
Mm.
will not be close to my midfield in the next 3 matches.
bench. You bench him. You
He will
bench
not be
him.
close to my midfield.
Yeah.
It's not that he's a bad player. He's not a bad player. He's young and he needs rest. He needs to
Okay,
be
let me ask
rested.
you, what happened at Porto? We had 11 men. What happened at Porto?
The
Crazy,
midfield started with energy, and at the end of the day, against Porto, there was a total
Before even the
collapse
first
after
half.
40 minutes. After 30 minutes in that midfield, it shows that young lad needs to be rested.
And you know one thing, one player can never blame is Delict because the Premier League is a whole different league. He's never played in
Yeah,
such a
yeah. He never
yeah.
played.
You can never
Yeah,
blame Delict. You understand?
So
It's a
he will come.
system.
He will come. So you think he will come good at the end of the day?
That's why I say it's a system
Yeah.
because Maresca has shown that worse players can perform.
Yeah.
Who's Fofana?
Exactly.
Imagine.
We saw him last season. We saw
Madueke.
him last season. Not even for Fana. We saw the likes of Disasi last season. We saw all the flip flops of Chelsea under Mauricio Pochettino.
Yeah.
We saw all those flip flops under him. But I think Maresca have come in to tell us that yes, he can make a
What
player
number is
as
Chelsea?
he can make an average player very very good. And that's
Are
the
Chelsea
hallmark of a good of great managers or of somebody that will be a good manager going forward.
are Chelsea fourth or fifth?
Huh?
Are Chelsea fourth or fifth?
Chelsea, they're fourth.
They are fourth.
I think they're fourth. They're fourth.
You see? You see? You see?
Then somebody will tell you that it's too early today. It's too
What
early.
number is
It's
Man
too
U?
early to decide. It's too early.
What number is
Huh? 14.
bro?
Number 14.
What
Ericsson.
number is Manchester United and the manager is still
Their
surviving?
number.
We're
I
14th.
don't understand, man. 14.
Well, and that's why I told you. That's why I said.
How many more positions should we push to get to
That's why.
fourth?
No. To be frank, that's why I keep on saying, and I'm saying this. It still boils down to Ineos. We
I
have to
feel
wait
like
for
I feel like
Ineos.
this was the end of the season last season. I feel like we're still there.
Oh, we still
I feel
there.
like nothing has improved.
Ineos, see, no matter what me and you talk about today, Ineos have the final say. Until Ineos makes that move, then I
We
think
can
we're
also
just talking
protest
about it.
for them to go.
Man.
Huh?
People have been there protesting against the
Bro,
Glazers.
I'm mad, man. I wish you could see my face, man. I'm mad.
People,
No, really.
J Money is saying, "Don't get relegated. United can never be relegated. They will never be
We
relegated."
just say with Ten Hag, anything is possible, man. With
No,
Ten Hag,
no, no,
anything is
no, no. I
possible.
think I think Ten Hag will leave United this season.
I
He's
think,
gonna leave.
No,
I think
Yeah,
the
he's
same
gonna leave United
December,
this season. No matter
December.
whether the results are good or not,
because
because
I think when
we'll still have
do
see.
you see how frustrated Van Nistelrooy is at the
See,
bench.
and I assure you, yes,
Man,
I've
he's
seen, and I
angry.
assure you, even though he wins his next 6 matches, he's gonna leave United this season,
Yeah.
and that is it for me.
There's no way he's gonna win his next six
No,
matches.
let's assume he wins his next 6 matches. He's still gonna leave the club this season, whether we like it or not.
Keep him in
That
your
is
prayer. Keep him in your
no,
prayer.
it's not about prayer. I'm giving you what it is.
Kev.
I'm telling you
No,
what it is.
now I'm not being Tenagin anymore because last season Themba was killing me because of me saying
Themba.
Me? I will give you the stats now. As you're giving me your own stat, I will be giving my own stat because I know so many managers that have been sacked, whereby they didn't get the backing that Ten Hag got. Like every year, Ten Hag, they were spending money on players to bring in players every year. Every season that starts is getting player. Every season that starts is getting player. Other managers did not get those players. They did not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're saying that this season all the signings we made were not Tenag signings.
No. I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure
Are you
about
sure?
that. Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Let me disagree with you.
You can disagree with me a little bit. You can disagree with me a little bit because you have
Mazraoui was from Ajax.
those Dutch players
Mazraoui
coming
was
in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you can disagree with me. We can argue about that, but
All the
I
players we
think
signed this season, apart from Ugarte, were Dutch players. They played in the Dutch league under Ten Hag.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So it doesn't make any sense.
Mazraoui
Man. I've
played
been
for
saying it
Ajax.
for a very long time.
The league played for Ajax under Ten Hag.
Lisandro played for Ajax as well.
Both of them played
Mason
under
Mount
him.
played for 20 on loan.
No, Mazraoui
most
played
of the
for Ajax
player.
as well under Ten Hag.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about.
He did.
I know. I'm talking about the likes of Amrabat. Amrabat played for him when he was in 20.
Even bro, I don't even blame Amrabat anymore, man, because he played left back last season. So he's not. Man, we can throw this to any other player. Sure you get.
Yeah.
So what's the way forward now, man?
Manager out. We have
Then
to sack.
what else? What next?
I think
Bye bye,
even
guys.
Porter can do a better job.
Who?
Now Graham
No,
Porter.
I won't take Potter. I won't take Graham Potter.
As interim, I'll take Porter.
As interim, I won't take Potter. I won't want to Potter near my team. I will not want him near my team. You
No,
can call on any other. You can call on. There are managers you can go for. To be frank, out there in Europe, that could really do a good
because
job. I
this
don't
is a
want
team
any
of
English. See, I don't want any English manager close to my team. I can go for the guy at Sporting Lisbon. It's much more easy for us to go for him and
the
sign him.
sporting manager.
Yeah, the Sporting manager.
Amorim.
Yeah. But I
Nah,
don't want any Englishman. See, to be
the
frank,
captain.
once you get an Englishman, we don't even have an Englishman at the helm of affairs at United. You can
We
see
had
how polarized the ex players are, how
what about
polarized the English
Ipswich
pundits are
guy?
on that club. Now get
The
an
Ipswich,
Englishman and let's see what's gonna happen.
the Ipswich guy.
I won't. I don't want him. Get somebody else outside that the house. Let's get somebody from Spain or let's get somebody from Portugal.
So who
They are
from
more,
Spain? Apart from Carlo? Who
huh?
from Spain? Xavi.
Not Xavi, please. We can get a
Xavi,
good manager from Spain.
Xavi's Ateta. That's the same football they play.
Ah, my goodness. So why can't we get somebody? Let's get that guy from Sporting. I think he can do a very good job.
Amorim.
Yeah,
I don't mind him. But
yeah. If you look at see what we want. See, for me, I just want something structural.
my only issue is why
Structural.
is
If we get something structural, we have the players that can execute it. If you don't want to execute it as a player, then fuck off. Get out from the team and we get somebody else to replace you.
my only issue is why is Slot performing at Liverpool, top of the league? Why are they performing? And he had only one signing, and it was a goalkeeper.
There's a structure there for him. Ten Hag has not been able to implement his structure.
Exactly.
And
For how
if
many seasons?
for me, I think for a manager that cannot implement his structure for the past, we're going to 3 seasons now. Then
This is fourth.
I think it's better. We are better off having no manager in the team than having a manager in the team.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ten Hag is finished, man. I'm
No,
sorry.
he's gonna be sacked whether he likes it or not, or he's gonna go out on mutual consent,
This was
and
the best time to
that's the
eliminate.
best part.
This was
That's
the
the best.
best time to eliminate because, bro, I don't think we're gonna get any points against Brentford. In my
Let's
honest
see.
opinion,
Let's see.
Brentford are playing like Brentford are balling. If you
They are.
watch the football, Brentford played against City.
They are.
Pep even
They're
said
playing.
that's the best team they faced this whole season.
Yeah.
Leave Arsenal. You
So
understand?
let's see. If we can't get
We can't get a manager right now.
no, if
Let's
we
let's
can't get the guy from Sporting, I think let's do away with Ten Hag and leave Van Nistelrooy there. I think
next season the manager I want is the Inter one.
Inzaghi.
Inzaghi. That's the
So
one I want.
how long Inzaghi's contract Simone
It
Inzaghi's
ends this.
contract does it end?
Yeah, it ends
So
end
if
of
we
this
can get
season.
Simone Inzaghi, let's see. Okay, I think
Because we were talking to him.
he's still
We were
young.
talking,
He's somebody we can take 48 years. I think he's somebody that can come in and implement his philosophy at the club. See, I think we have a lot of layers of structure we need to build in that club. Defensively, Ten Hag has not been able to build that
I
structure.
don't think there's any more layers, especially the way Ineos has set up the club, bro. We have a sporting director. We have everything
No.
set.
I'm not even talking about in terms of structure. The layers I'm talking about is the structure on the pitch of play. Yes, and Ten Hag has not been able to do that.
Our
So we
only
need
issue,
somebody. You said what?
Ten Hag system relies so much on the left back. Let's be honest.
So
Because in our first season,
where was he when we were signing those players? And I was. If you look at some of if you go to my page, my
the
YouTube
previous
page,
videos, Mm.
Where was he when I was crying out loud? Where was Ineos itself when I was crying out loud
But where were you
about
in the first season when Luke Shaw was fit?
where was he?
Where were you in the
Well,
first
me?
season? Because Luke Shaw was fit and ready, and we were performing.
No, we were doing well. So
So
where was Ten Hag? Where was Ineos? Where was that team, that transfer team that
mm,
looked at United and said, okay, we are good to go for the season without a proper left back.
our biggest loss was Alvaro Fernandez to Benfica. That
But
was our
but
biggest loss.
that wasn't Ten Hag's fault.
It was Ten Hag
No, it
because he
wasn't.
said we were
No,
good.
no,
No, he expected Luke Shaw back.
no, it wasn't. There was an agreement. If you go back and look at, there was an agreement between the guy's agent and
Mm,
United and those guys that were handling United at that time.
mm.
So and that agreement was struck, and Ten Hag couldn't really do anything about it. Andre Gomez the same thing. Look at Andre Gomez. Look at the kind of football he's playing.
Bro, we're not even 8 games into this season and we're complaining like this. Not even
Uh,
8 games.
Look at Andre Gomez. To be frank, Andre Gomez
So
now
when it comes to 24
the club is
games,
thinking about
we have
bringing him back. So there are a lot of players we've lost over time, and to be frank, I'm gonna blame the likes of the Edward Ward, the see I keep see
I can't
when I
blame them this season. I
no,
can't
I won't
blame them.
blame them this season, but I'll blame them for the past, and
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
If you look at and I said this yesterday, you might agree with me.
Mm.
If you look at the team from head to bottom, there's a certain name that is still in that club that I don't even want to hear.
Which one?
A certain name in that club. If and I asked
Rashford and Bruno.
no, not in terms of players, in terms of
Lindelof.
management, and I asked
Who?
Oh, Glazers.
Mark.
The Glazers.
I asked Mark yesterday about
Oh,
Mark
Joe
about it
Glazer.
yesterday. I don't want to see the Glazer as close to anything concerning football. But you still have Joe Glazer as one of the decision makers when it comes to footballing matters. Who the hell does he think he is? He has been
Owner of the club.
they've owned that club for 12 years. I mean, for more than 2 decades now. And
Mm.
what have they done? See, Sir Alex Ferguson has covered their blushes for close to a decade plus since they bought that
Mm.
club in 2004 or was it in 2003. Sir Alex Ferguson covered their blushes because he took in charge of how to run that club from top to bottom.
Mhm.
To be frank, if Ferguson was not there when they bought that club, I'm telling you,
Mm.
we'll be talking about the issue of relegation for United. Let me,
Bro,
let me come back to you
we
guys,
don't
please.
get
Sorry.
if we don't get rid of this manager anytime soon, we're gonna be talking about the issue of relegation. Let me be honest.
Fact. Fact.
Thames, what
Fact.
do you have to say?
Yo, yes. Me, you know me, I've been saying it for a very long time, man. What I will say right now is not even on Tenag anymore. It's now on Enos. Like Enos on fraud watch. For
It's
me,
on Ineos.
I think right
Yeah,
now
right.
it's Ineos on fraud watch because
Mm,
I don't understand. Like it will never happen in any team. A competent people that know what they're doing and they know what they want for the club. Because
mm.
people are always talking about they're talking about stadium. They are not thinking about it that these guys are going out there, just want to just focus their attention on whatever brings the money. They are
Bro,
doing it in
Madrid
a
didn't even have
different
a stadium for two
dimension.
seasons. For 2 seasons, and they won the
Yeah,
Champions
yeah,
League and the
yeah.
Spanish League.
So that's the thing. So you get a manager that won an FA Cup and he was eighth on the league. He gets his job back.
Mr.
Yet
Process. Mr. Process is his name.
Van Gaal won an FA Cup, got
Mr.
fifth,
Process is his name.
got sacked. So that like people that are backing Tenak, I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but I know it will not happen in Real Madrid whereby a coach wins Copa del Rey, then he's in position. Guys, we have seen a manager win the league in Madrid, gets the sack. He wins the league, did not win
Mm,
Champions League, he gets the sack. So it all depends on how you put your this thing. And you see Chelsea. Chelsea have they sack how many people? We were complaining they sacked 3 managers in one season. Tuchel gone, Potter gone,
Lampard.
Lampard gone.
Uh,
Now what happened now? They've got Enzo Maresca. He has come in and that guy came in and said,
if
I don't
Maresca,
want all these players.
Tia Banks, if Maresca mess up now in his next 5 games, I will sack him.
They'll sack him.
Chelsea, they don't waste time. Just don't waste time. They already start
Yeah,
putting line up already. They don't waste time.
but what's happening? What's happening with Chelsea and the board? Because I
I
don't
think
think they're in the same level.
I think there's a power struggle in Chelsea now currently, but
Mm,
it doesn't really
mm.
affect
No,
what.
he's in the board.
Yes, there's a power struggle
It should,
behind the scene.
normally it
I
should
think
affect,
the guys with the
but it's not
highest share.
affecting.
I think what's their name? They want
Um,
they want to take charge of
Igbo,
the
I
That
forgot
whole.
their
American out.
name.
Yeah.
The American.
Yes, they wanted
They
Todd
want
Bowley. I think they
Togoli
want
gone.
Bowley
Ted
out of.
Bowley. Yeah, they
They
wanted Bowley out.
Yeah,
Mm.
wanted Bowley out of, and
but
I think
they cannot
they
do
also
anything to
feel that
Togoli.
they
Togoli
also
is the
feel
one
that
making all these calls, man.
okay, they also feel that they can take charge of Chelsea ahead of ahead of the next project that they have. They believe in the Chelsea project, but probably maybe they are looking at spending money signing players left, right, center, 48 player, 45 players in a team in the team, and I think that was what led to some of this disagreement. It maybe also has to do with financial management as well. But who cares if they are getting it right? To be frank, who cares if they are getting it right?
They'll get it right.
Yeah,
They'll get it right. They'll
that's
get it
it.
right.
I think Todd Bowley has gotten
They'll
it
get it
right.
right.
No matter what, no matter the number of players he had, he has signed for the past 2 seasons at Chelsea. Now, uh, 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 what's his name? Enzo Maresca can look at the pool of players and pick one 20 something out of it. If it doesn't work for him, he can go back and say, this guy, I don't want you. Go to the bench or step aside. Let me bring somebody else.
He already picked the people he wanted. The guy he picked the
What I mean
25
is
he
that
wanted.
he still has option. If he doesn't want any of those players, as the season goes by, he can say, I don't want you. Let me pick from that pool of players that I have, and it gives that pool of players, it gives him option. How do you see it?
No, I get your point. I get your point with what you're saying.
Yeah,
Because one thing I like about the guy came in and said, I am working with
but
this 25.
he was even the guy.
I don't know what you're going to do with this ones. I don't know what you're going to do with this ones. He said it straight. And that was why the likes of Sterling started looking for moves here and there. Because he said it.
Yeah.
Chaloba is another one. They look for club for them by themselves. So he came in, stood his ground, and hit the gun running, playing good football. The first 2 weeks, his preseason was bad. The preseason, people were already making meme of him because he wanted to implement his structure. In preseason, it did not work out. He never stopped. He continued. And in the long run, right now, what happened? It worked. But yet again, guys, if we stay here, we'll discuss football for the whole day. We can discuss football. It's something whereby you can sit down, you never get tired of discussing
Yeah, my
football.
brother. We
But
spent 3 hours.
tomorrow, we'll be live. I think I'll be doing the Portugal versus Poland watch along, man.
Oh, Portugal,
So
Poland. Okay,
I'll send you
so
the link.
I'll be off
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Maybe I should be back online on fancy football on Wednesday, where
Yeah, you said it. You said it
yeah,
now.
where we'll start to look at some things. I'm working behind the scene on fancy football, but
These boys, they're
let's
back
see.
now.
I think
Okay.
what was
Kev Beats.
Kevin?
Mm.
Can I think I'm gonna have you. Okay, I'll get your number. I'm gonna have you on my prediction show next week, hopefully on Wednesday. So if you can tell me when you are free, it's a recorded program actually. So I record and I air the program. So if I can have you on the show, that would be good for me for next week. Just 20 games, 2 minutes per games, and that should be it.
You in the UK?
I'm in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did send you. I think I sent you his number already.
Is
You
it?
go and check
No,
out.
it was almost number you sent me. On one Vegeta.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can send me his number.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, no stress. I'll send it to you then. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm back. Let's give it a few 10 minutes for United. Now I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back on this.
For United.
Bro, we're in a
Okay.
very, very tough situation, man.
Okay.
We're in a very, very tough
But do
situation.
do you know that for the first time as a United fan, I have this is the only season I've not panicked, you know.
Really?
I'm telling you,
If you're not panic,
I have not panicked.
I'm also
7
not
you are
games,
getting used to
bro.
it.
No,
You are
no, it's
Bro,
not.
getting used
not
to it.
panic,
That
but
is why you are getting used to it.
See, to be frank, I have not. It's
Arsenal
not that I'm
started
getting
this.
used to.
Arsenal started this way. Arsenal
No,
started
it's
this
not that I'm
way.
getting used
You
to
are
it.
not getting used to it.
You see, I've never been so optimistic. See, even in seasons, when you have the likes of Mourinho, in some games I just go in
yeah,
panicking.
things go bad quick.
Yes, but this
And things have
season,
gone bad quick.
I think I have sealed my fate as a United fan that anything that happens this season, let's
We
go
are
with it.
not finishing top 4.
No, we can't finish top four with where we are playing, except there's a miracle.
Bro,
We have somebody new, somebody
okay.
new coming in.
Let me,
Somebody new has to come in.
let me take your mind back a bit.
Yeah.
1-1 against 20.
Yes.
What about that result?
No, that result was, I think for me, was a result that was supposed to be
Porto last minute,
four
3-3.
four four 4-0. Is a 4-0 result for me. I don't know what we
No,
were doing in that
no,
match.
no, no. Let's be honest, bro. Those boys pressured us.
No, the pressure, but do we have to be pressured? We have players that can control the game.
That's
You
the
have
that's the
you
thing.
you
The
have
manager does
Ericsson.
not know how to
You
implement
have
his
Ericsson in
system.
that match for me
Yes.
that can control the game. Ugarte was in that match. You have, oh, man, I can't start calling names in
Bruno was
that
there.
match. Bruno was there in that match. So what
Mhm.
system
He
are
took
we
them out.
playing this? So the system we were playing last season was still better than the system
It's
we
the same
introduced
system.
this season.
No. That's why I disagree with you.
No, because
Same,
if the
same.
system,
It's the same
system,
system we're playing because all the goals after the 20 game, what did you play? Who did you play next?
I found the 20 game we played Spurs. Was it Spurs? Yeah.
What happened? Same goal that happened against 20 happened at
Yeah, this was
Spurs.
first.
But this
Yeah.
same
So,
issue
so,
we are
so,
talking
Same thing.
about,
so is it the players? Do the players just sleep?
this same issue we are talking about, okay, 20, the goal was conceded on the left hand side
Right?
of that this
Yeah,
thing.
left. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dalot.
Against Spurs, it was still the left hand side as
The
well.
Van der Van run that he took
Yes,
on the right.
on the right.
But
It
no
was
one
still,
was there. Dalot was not there on the left.
exactly, it was still the
Bravo.
same Dalo. The goal, what's his name? The Swedish guy scored, the second goal that was scored was still on the same left hand side again. Where was
Who
Dalo?
scored?
Okay, two goals that were scored by Porto were on that same left hand side because the defender, the
Nah.
striker,
That was a what do you call delict? That was a delict error.
no, the striker keeps dragging.
The marker
What,
boy.
what
They
team
did,
do
they
now?
did.
What team
Was
do
that person
now?
selected for the Nigerian team?
Huh?
Was that striker from Porto selected for the Nigerian
No, he
team?
doesn't play for Nigeria. He plays for Spain.
No. He
Samba.
played for Spain.
He doesn't play for Nigeria. He plays for Spain.
Samba.
He played for
Yes,
Spain.
Samuel
Yeah, Samuel
Orudun.
Morodon.
Morodun. Yes, he played for Spain.
Plays for Spain.
Yeah.
Morodon. He played for Spain. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was banging goal in the Olympic that they just concluded he was playing
Yeah,
for Spain in the
that's a
Olympic
good
there.
strike. I thought it was playing for Nigeria.
No,
He,
he
he,
played for
he,
Spain.
he should have been in Chelsea now, banging in the goals for
Samuel
Chelsea.
Morodon.
Yeah, anyway, boys.
No,
Yeah,
Chelsea
thank
they
you,
don't
man.
want him, man. Chelsea are just criminal.
Chat, Thames, send him the number.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
what
don't
we can.
stress, man. Tomorrow.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
guys.
I'll send his
I
number.
think I have
I'll
to
send
leave
his
you
number.
guys
Don't
from
worry.
here. We'll talk more.
Okay, no
Please
stress, man.
send
Also,
Guys,
me his number, please.
we are done,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Thank you.
salute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll send you. Don't worry.
yeah.
I'll see you guys on the next one, man. We have already come to the end of the stream. It's been wonderful having you guys. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you, Morodon. I said Morodon. Thanks, Mofis, for jumping in as well, man. The show was elite. And guys, we have come to the end of the stream. We saw how the game went. The game ended in a 1-1 draw. The game we actually didn't watch along for. It ended in a 1-1 draw. So big up to everybody on the chat. Do not forget, tomorrow we'll be doing another watch along between Poland versus Portugal. We're doing Poland versus Portugal tomorrow. Please endeavor to join us on that stream, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Do have a lovely night rest. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to you, J Money. Thank you for jumping in. Big up to you, Everton. FC as well. Big up to every Nazek Post KE that jump in. just thank you for everybody that coming to the show, man. You made the show what it is. I'll see you guys on the next one. Do have a lovely night rest. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching. From your boy, Themba, signing out.